Good evening, viewers. I'm Darian White.
And I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
We're here at the Liberty Football Stadium against the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs, and we also have a special guest, Sparky, from ASU. So, Sparky, are you excited to be here tonight?
You have anything else you want to tell us today, Sparky? Fear the fork. Fear the fork for the Liberty Lions football game.
All right, that's all we have today from Sparky. Over to you, Sunrise.
What's up, Brandon?
Hello and welcome, Mustang fans. I'm Trevor Miglarino.
And I'm Ashley Hornsby.
And we're here at the biggest game of the season so far, the rivalry game between your Sunrise Mountain Mustangs and the Liberty Lions.
The biggest game of the year includes a whiteout and a blackout between Liberty and your Sunrise Mountain High School, our school, of course.
It's going to be a great game. We have two high-powered offenses ready to go at it. This rivalry will be one to watch.
You guys got to pay attention. Ready?
So, girls, what's exciting about tonight's game?
Beating Sunrise!
Okay, light off. Good. All right.
Good evening, viewers. I'm Darian White.
And I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
Here at the Liberty Football Stadium against the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. So, Jeremy, tell us a little about the stats and team this season.
Well, the Liberty Lions football team has been led by a good group of talented core seniors, led by senior Tyler Rogers at quarterback. He's already passed for over 1,000 yards, and he's leading the team to another great season. Behind him in the backfield, we have Kyle Harms, another solid rushing year. And on the defensive side of the ball, we have Marcus Cheney on the defensive line. He's something to run every time he comes at him. And we also have Lions senior linebacker Alex Smith. A lot of good sacks and key tackles when they need him to.
All right, awesome. So what is the key point of tonight's game?
I think it's going to be whoever's the most physical out there. It's going to come down to the offensive and defensive lines down in the trenches. And whoever pushes the hardest, I think, is going to win this game.
Awesome. Sounds great. All right, that's all we have over here in the Lions Den. Let's hear from some of our partners over at Sunrise.
I'll try, yeah. Hup. Hello, Mustang fans, and welcome to the rivalry game between your Sunrise Mountain Mustangs and the Liberty Lions. I'm Trevor Miglarino.
And I'm Ashley Hornsby.
Here for PSPN. Today we have our first special guest. Ashley?
Today here we have Rick Johnson, the head of PSPN. We have the Army going on sponsoring this beautiful rivalry game between the Lions and the Mustangs. It's the biggest game of the season. Can you tell us more about the Army?
Absolutely, Ashley. This is my Army hat right here, and I've got my camo on. And what I'm really trying to do is have a little fun tonight. The U.S. Army loves these two schools. The recruiters recruit both the schools, and they wanted to have just a great atmosphere for all the kids and all the parents in the community. And I want to say that PSPN is a great situation because we have these two great kids right here who are both announcers, and they're some of the best we have in PSPN, right from Sunrise Mountain. I'm the athletic director at Liberty, but I was also the athletic director of Sunrise Mountain. So I was a Mustang at one time. Okay, so I will say this. I don't have purple on, but I got Army on tonight. And so I hope everybody enjoys the game because this Army game should be a really good game. Two high-scoring teams, two big offenses, and I hope we enjoy it. I really do.
Well, of course, I mean, we obviously know who you're cheering for, but it will be a good game, will it not?
I know I'm cheering for, but you got to understand too. I have a place in my heart too for all you Mustang fans.
Of course,
I really do because I used to be a Mustang myself. But being a Lion right now, obviously, I like to see that go. I think it's gonna be a great game. I really do.
I don't know, Rick. You're wearing black, and we have a whiteout for the Sunrise side.
This is Army black. Come on, this is Army black, man. That's okay. You're right. I'm wearing black.
Well, here for the Army, Ashley and Trevor, we're gonna send it back over to Lion Den. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, hey guys, I'm Darian White.
I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
And we're here with Captain Zyra from the LHS Spirit Line. So, Zyra, is there anything special we should see from you guys tonight?
We worked so hard and we're very excited. Our halftime show is going to be awesome.
So how excited are you for this game?
Super excited, of course.
All right, that sounds awesome. That's all we have right now from you guys, but back to you guys over at the Sunrise Stadium.
Have our beautiful young ladies, Tiffany Ford, Kristen Murphy, Allison Robinson, and Samantha Worthington. And of course, one and only Sparky.
Well, Sparky, we all want to know you're cheering for the Mustangs, right? Yeah,
I
he's a
think
Mustang
so.
fan. That's great to know. So, are you excited for the game tonight? Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. And ASU's been doing pretty well this season too, right? Of course. Right on. Ooh, 2-1? 2-1. That's what we like to see ahead of the game. All right. Now we have our spirit line with us here, and this is Kristen Murphy. Kristen, how was your season last year?
Our season was great. We went into nationals, and all our hard work paid off really well, and we're very happy with the way our season ended.
Very nice. And last year, this SMHS spirit line went to nationals. How did that feel?
It was amazing just to be there. And then you take it. It was great.
That's awesome. Now, Ashley, that's all we have here with the Mustangs. We'll see you a little sooner. Over to you in the Lion Den.
And I'm Darian White.
Director Dan Jensen, drum major Tori Lee, I'm making you talk louder. So Mr. Jensen, what did it take for you to take this band from the ground up to an award-winning program in a few years?
Well, Jeremy, when I came to the school, we hadn't really had a marching band program, and so we just hit the ground running, lots of excitement, and lots of just getting the kids to know, hey, you can do this. Just because you're small, just because you're new, doesn't mean that you can't win and you can't be successful. And they took that message, lots of hard work, lots of sweat, and here we are today.
All right, that sounds great. Now, I do know that you guys are a Division II band. What did it take for you guys to get there?
Division is based on primarily size. And so we've worked hard to recruit new members, to retain the members that we have, to get the community and the school excited about our program. And as we've done that, it's grown in quality and in size.
All right, that sounds awesome.
What is your planned halftime theme for today?
This year, we're doing a show that's got it all. It's got totalitarian dictatorship. It's got strife. It's got fighting. It's got death. It's got it all. It's the story of a young lady who starts the spark of a revolution. It's very similar to the Hunger Games theme, which is why our drum majors are dressed as the game makers from the Hunger Games.
Well, that's enough from our band. Now let's send it over to the Mustang crowd and our friends Trevor and Ashley.
Okay, you guys can slide off. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Jeremy.
Great.
You guys did good.
That was our best one yet, by the way.
Was it really?
Yeah, that was our best one yet. Those are gorgeous sheets. They all put their names together.
Mustangs. All right. See how it
Now
is.
you're going to start the introduction.
We're here with the GMs. Richard.
Now we're back with only 24 minutes on the clock before the biggest game of the season. Here we have our returning seniors, Tiffany Ford. How do you think this game's going to turn out tonight?
I totally think that the boys are going to go out there and give it their all, and I think that we're going to win this year, and that they're going to play with real heart.
We're going to kick butt, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
They prepared a lot, they put some effort, real effort, and their goal is for victory.
Yeah, we're going to take down that 4-peat that they have on their shirts over there. Definitely going to be a great game tonight. Huh, girls?
Yeah!
All right. Well, that'll wrap it up here for us with the Mustangs. Back to you over at the Lion Den.
We're here with the GMs from the rival McDonald's, Richard and Laura, and they're going to tell us a little bit of why they sponsored us tonight.
McDonald's is hosting a fundraiser for the schools, and the winning school gets this trophy at the end. So what is that trophy actually sitting on it? It's the Spirit Award for the winning school. Whichever one makes the most money gets this award.
All right, so what's happening after the game at those rival McDonald's?
So Sunrise goes to 83rd, Deer Valley.
And Liberty goes to Lake Pleasant, and from 9 to 12, we're just going to make money. See which school makes the most money.
So how much money are the schools getting from the McDonald's?
20%.
20% of the funds raised. Okay.
All right, that sounds perfect. Thank you guys for joining us here. Back to you guys, Sunrise. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so flexible. We'll see you at McDonald's.
Now we can sit down again, I think. You want to sit down again?
We're back here with our cheerleaders still. We're
Once
talking about the
again.
game. So, girls, let us know, what do you think is the biggest key for the football players tonight? What do they need to do to win?
You can answer that.
Okay, I think the football players just need to give it their all. That's all they can really do. I just think they need to work hard and give everything they have.
Oh yeah, I think so. Now, do you think we have enough energy for this game to pump out our players?
I definitely do.
Right.
Look at these
Cheerleaders rock, am I right?
Yeah!
So, one other question for you. What's it like being a cheerleader? Everyone wants to know.
I want to know. It's definitely a lot of hard work and time commitment. You have to pump up the crowd and totally get the boys going to really get the game going.
Can we see a little sneak preview of what we're going to see tonight?
How? Anything's possible.
Well, that'll wrap it up here. We're going to send it back to you over in the Lion Den.
Roar. I was not expecting that.
Hey guys, we're back over here. I'm Darian White.
I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
And we're here with Captain Brennan, one of the U.S. sponsors for tonight's game. So, why are you guys sponsoring us tonight?
The United States Army always looks for organizations that A, challenges people, coach, mentors, and teaches them. And that's why we've targeted on Liberty High School, and we're also pumped up for tonight's game. Can't wait.
How did you get into the Army?
It started long, long ago, but you know what? If I'm not challenged, I'm not happy. And I saw a challenge with the Army, and I had to pay for school. By golly, Uncle Sam had the money. I went to school and got commissioned as an officer, and I came back into the Army.
Sounds great.
All right, that sounds good. All right, we all know that U.S. Army is sponsoring us, but what exactly are you guys doing tonight at the game?
Well, we've got the vehicle reenactments out here to the north. We've also got our soldiers in a camouflage tent, and there's going to be a surprise when your football players come onto the field tonight. You'll see a definite difference in those football players.
All right, I'm excited. Thank you for joining us, Captain Brennan.
Nice to meet you.
All right, back to you guys up top.
Sedan, mind you. So we'll see about this. And you know what? You were hating on me about the butler. And what did he do? He won that job. And he's
Oh, it's a long season. It's a long season. You don't start counting your chickens just yet.
Oh, I know. Shanahan's going to screw me somehow. All right, we got to head out to break. Coming up next, we're going warp speed right here. Only on the Fantasy Freak Show right here, YSR.
Mike Silver of Yahoo Sports here. Welcome to Yahoo Sports Radio, where even Red McCombs has purple pride.
And now Geico presents 30 Seconds with Maxwell the Pig.
Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell, and my life is kind of awesome because whenever Geico wants to talk about their new mobile app, they're like, hey Maxwell, do you feel like coming to the studio and talking about how the app lets you manage your policy, and get roadside help and even customize it with your favorite Geico character? And I'm like, maybe. Are there going to be snacks?
Everything you love about Geico, now mobile. Download the new Geico app today.
Attention.
Attention.
Rosetta Stone invites you to be a part of its biggest language learning event in history, because in 2012, we want to help 3 million people learn a new language. That's why we're going to give you an absolutely free demo of our language immersion technology. Call 1-800-330-1218, developed to fully immerse you in your new language. The Rosetta Stone solution is easier than ever before. For your free demo, call 1-800-330-1218. 1-800-330-1218.
Find a penny, pick it up. All the day you'll have good luck.
What if your lucky pennies could mean winning brand new items such as laptops, big screen TVs, gift cards to the hottest places, or other cool stuff at dramatically reduced prices? At thebidspot.com, it happens every day. Winners of our entertainment auctions can get new brand name items at up to 95% off retail. Register today. Enter promo code YSR for 25 free bids. Get started now. The excitement, the winning, the Bid Spot.
We've all been there. That football game or big concert that's supposedly sold out, yet there's open seats all around you? That's because they're not truly sold out. But how do you get those tickets? There's a new and better way to access those tickets and save 10 to 60% on baseball, football, shows, and more. It's called ScoreBig.com. ScoreBig.com works with teams, promoters, and other ticketing providers so that you can save 10 to 60% on your favorite team, whether it's the NFL, MLB, NBA, college, and more. Tickets on ScoreBig.com are always below box office price guaranteed. Go to scorebig.com and enter the code Yahoo at checkout, and they'll guarantee you'll save at least $15 below box office price per ticket on your first purchase. Best of all, no fees. Ever. Tickets always below box office price guaranteed at scorebig.com. Don't forget to enter the word Yahoo at checkout on scorebig.com and save at least $15 below box office price per ticket on your first purchase at scorebig.com.
Do you like your credit card company? Well, I'll give you a reason not to. I got my tax refund and used it to finally pay off some of my debt. Less than 24 hours later, my credit card company reduced my credit line by exactly what I paid them. If you have more than $10,000 in credit cards or medical bills, call us now to learn the truth about your debt options for absolutely free. Call us now at 800-900-1038. Again, that's 800-900-1038.
Hey guys, remember when you were 18 with boundless energy and the stamina to do anything you wanted?
Hayden Hillis.
He wants it on the boom instead of the stick.
Are you ready?
They are two of the top scoring teams in Division III. Both are undefeated after 4 games. And oh yeah, both share the same neighborhood. Good evening from Peoria and welcome inside the Valley Twin Dealers warm-up show as we count it down to kickoff. The Sunrise Mountain Mustangs battle the Liberty Lions. Craig Reala alongside Omar Smith. On paper, Omar, you couldn't ask for a better matchup. These teams both have state championship aspirations. In fact, Sunrise Mountain even talking about going undefeated. Quoting senior lineman Ryan Carniash, I really do believe we can go 10-0 and win state. Well, through the first 4 weeks of the season, that's been the case, putting up 56 points a contest. So far, not looking like that team a year ago that suffered a first-round loss to Saguaro. And let's not forget about senior Wada Elroy Masters. 18 catches, but 10 touchdowns. That's not a bad efficiency rating as far as when you're able to throw the ball to him, you know you're going to get 6 points.
Yeah, and he's a playmaker, and for them to win this game tonight, he's going to have to step up big and make plays in crucial situations.
It is a balanced offensive attack for the Sunrise Mountain offense, number 7 in the power rankings. However, they have never beaten Liberty in 3 previous meetings. We'll talk about the Lions after a quick timeout. It is our feature game of the week here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
It's summer, people.
Well, that was rude.
Can we stop? My top hat is melting.
Now may not be the ideal time to go holiday caroling, but it's the best time to get a Toyota during Toyota's nationwide clearance event. Right now, trade up to a 2012 Camry and get a $500 trade-in bonus, or get $1,000 lease assistance on Prius, $1,500 cash back on RAV4, or up to $3,000 cash back on Tundra. There's even 0% financing on 8 popular models, including Camry. Toyota's nationwide clearance event. It's the perfect time to get the Toyota you've always wanted. But the amazing deals won't last long. Visit your Valley Toyota dealers or valleytoyotadealers.com today. On approved credit through TFS or TMS. Prius TFS lease assistance applied first to amount due at commencement. Any remainder applied to capital cost reduction. Does not apply to Prius C, V, or plug-in models. All offers on new 2012 models and 9412. See participating dealer for full details.
Sunrise Mountain is the number 3 scoring team in Division 3. The number 1 scoring team, the home team, the Liberty Lions. As we continue here on the Valley Twiddlers warm-up show, getting ready for the start of this one, the rivalry in the Northwest Valley, Sunrise Mountain and Liberty. Let's talk about this Liberty Lions team, also 4-0, number 5 in the power rankings. But for them, it is all about quarterback senior Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers is a phenomenal athlete. He's smart. He makes all the right decisions. He has great arm strength. And talking to Coach Philman, this team is going to go as far as Rogers takes them. And he's the type of person, if the game is on the line, he wants the ball in his hands. And he has 2 dynamic receivers on the outside to throw the ball to, and Caleb Robinson and Brandon Murphy.
19 combined touchdowns for Rogers, 14 through the air, 5 on the ground. He is Liberty's leading rusher as well. Let's not forget about the defense for Liberty this season, just under 15 points a game, and it's a defensive unit that has 9 new starters, but so far, again, holding its opposition out of the end zone.
Yeah, they're a young group, but they play well together. They run a 3-3-5 defense. That means 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers and 5 defensive backs. So they're going to be set to really stop the pass. But that front 3 and those 3 linebackers are going to have to do a good job solidifying gaps to control the run game.
A 10-win season a year ago for Liberty. Their season, though, losing in the quarterfinals to Arcadia. They were up 17-0, only to fall 35-34. They are looking ahead to go back to the playoffs and go even further, again, looking at that state championship, just as Sunrise Mountain is. 2.5 miles separate these two schools. It is our game of the week. Should be a lot of fun. Standing room only. In fact, fans lining up both end zones behind the north and south end zones. Countdown is over. Kickoff straight ahead. Sunrise Mountain, Liberty on the AIA Broadcast Network.
This has been the Valley Toyota Dealers pregame show. A look at today's matchups, injury reports, starting lineups, and more. Now, stay tuned for kickoff here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
I'm Professor Burke. Farmers, this is does sitting on your wallet feel like sitting on a lopsided booster seat? No, but it should. See, Farmers Agents can help you stuff your wallet by combining auto and home policies so you can walk tall, sit crooked, and hopefully find a decent chiropractor.
If you want answers about saving money, you want a Farmers Agent. We are insurance.
We are farmers.
To speak with a Farmers Agent in your community, call 888-96-FARMERS.
The following is a special sports presentation from AIA365.com. The glow of the lights. The smell of the grass. The cheers from the stands. You ready? It's game night. The AIA Game of the Week is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. We are farmers. By Grand Canyon University. Find your purpose. By your Valley Buick GMC dealers, proud partner of AIA Sports and Activity. Check out the new Verano at your local Buick GMC dealer. The Arizona Cardinals. Get your Cardinal season tickets now. by MaxPreps.com, partnering with the AIA to enrich Arizona high school sports. And by the Arizona Rattlers, your AFL 2012 champions. It's football time on AIA365.com.
You're live. A pleasant good Friday evening from the Northwest Valley, Peoria, where we have the Liberty Lions and the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs, our feature game of the week here on the AIA Broadcast Network. Craig Reela alongside Omar Smith, and a special welcome to those on AIA365.com watching as the captains meeting at midfield for the coin toss. Should be a lot of fun. 8 games these two teams have played. 8 wins. They are 2 of the 8 undefeated teams left in Division III. However, after tonight, only one will be able to claim a sparkling 5-0 record. Last year, this was no contest. Liberty winning 64-29. In fact, Liberty now undefeated in 3 all-time meetings against Sunrise Mountain. The Mustangs, however, looking to get that first win in this rivalry to make it a rivalry. We mentioned in the Valley Twitter warm-up show talking about an undefeated season. Head coach James Carter says, hey, I think it's possible. Of course, the confidence always at a high, especially at the beginning of the year. On the other side for Liberty and head coach Dan Philman, this is a program that he started. And the last 3 seasons, 3 playoff appearances, a record of 30-5. They had an unbelievable year last season, but felt they underachieved because they lost in the quarterfinals. This year, these kids are driven, and it's worth another mention. Tyler Rogers, one of the best quarterbacks in the state.
And he does it all. You can't say enough about Tyler Rogers. He has that athletic ability to run the ball, but he can throw with pinpoint accuracy, and he knows how to audible. He reads the defense as well, and he's just a gunslinger. He's everything you want out of a quarterback, and Coach Philman is very, very excited about Rogers and what he brings to the table, and he expects him to really take them to that next step.
We'll have to wait a little while before we see Rogers. The Sunrise Mountain Mustangs will be the offense that is on the field first as Tyler White gets set to kick it off for Liberty. And deep is Sunrise Mountain, Elijah Castro, along with Nick Hallman. Awaiting the signal, Wyatt races up, and we are underway. A line drive kick down the near side of the field at the 6-yard line. It is picked up by Hallman racing upfield, breaking a couple of tackles, and then getting stopped just shy of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sunrise Mountain. The quarterback, this will be interesting. They use 2, sometimes they've even thrown a third out there. Neiman Sneed and Dylan Tuvell are the 2 guys, and right now it is going to be the senior Dylan Tuvell, the quarterback. Last week, 6 of 10, 4 touchdowns, plus a touchdown rushing. However, he had 2 lost fumbles. We'll give you the rest of the offense after this first play from scrimmage. The ball at midfield, at the 20-yard line, and Tuvell will go out of the shotgun, and right away, our first marker of the game, and a procedure penalty against Sunrise Mountain.
Now, this being a big game, rivalry game, both schools separated by less than 2 miles, guys are excited, and Elroy Masters just started a little bit early, anticipating the ball. He's got the team that settles down first is probably going to have more success early in this game.
So from the 15, 1st and 15 here for Sunrise Mountain as they move left to right. Running play, cutting back towards his left and trying to get those 5 yards that they lost, and they do just that. As getting the carry on 1st and 10.
Good job.
Was Greg Garrett getting the 5 yards back.
Now look at that. Elijah Castro run the ball. He's got to tuck that ball. He's kind of carrying it loose. That's just his first carry, but turnovers are going to be crucial in the outcome of this game. He's got to hold that ball nice and tight so it doesn't get popped out.
Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go. Little hurry up. Shotgun snap. Castro gets hit into the backfield and dropped for a big-time loss. First one on the scene, Jacob Walters, junior linebacker. It is a loss of 4 to the 16.
Now this Liberty defense, they're going to be keyed in on stopping Castro and making Tuvell and Neiman Sneed, when he gets in, throw the ball with success. They're going to try to make this offense one-dimensional. don't want to let Sunrise Mountain have success running and passing the ball, especially here early.
Castro in the backfield, wide receivers, Elroy Masters, Marcus Coffey, John Drago, and Sam Diggs. On 3rd and 14 from the 16-yard line. Shotgun snap. Tuvell steps up in the pocket. He'll run. Sprinting to the left, being chased. He's at the 20, lowers his shoulder at the 25-yard line, and he'll be stopped right there after a gain of 9 on the play, but well shy of a first down.
Tuvell's not known as a runner out of these two quarterbacks. That would be Neiman Snead. But he saw pressure coming right away, so he just tucked it and tried to get what he could out of that offensive play and delivered a big hit to defensive back Corey Wilson.
Dylan Tuvell, the quarterback, now serves as the punter. A little bit deeper, awaiting the shotgun snap here. One step, and he punts it off. Marker comes down. Catch made by Murphy at midfield. Turns the corner. Heads downfield to the 40, and at the 36-yard line, forced out of bounds, but there is a flag. Tuvell got run into. The question now is roughing or running into the kicker. Our referee, Richard Villa.
Now, regardless if it's going to be running into the kicker or roughing the kicker, wide receiver defensive back number 20 for Sunrise Mountain, Antonio Moore, didn't do a good job keeping his contained. That's what allowed the punt returner to get outside for that huge return.
A running into the kicker penalty, 5 yards, put the football at the 30-yard line. And Omar, that's a first down here for Sunrise Mountain because of the penalty.
It's a little disheartening for Fear Liberty. You get a 3 and out, and unfortunately the penalty puts the ball right back in Tuvell's hands.
In fact, now it's going to be Snead at the quarterback position, running play. Handoff to the left, and getting hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss at the 29-yard line is Greg Garrett, his second carry. And Liberty defense sniffing out these running plays, and so far have not attempted a pass to Masters.
You can see the mindset of this Liberty Lion defense. They are gung-ho on stopping the run. Those 3 defensive linemen are getting good penetration. They're taking up the blocks of the offensive line and letting those linebackers just roam and find ball carriers.
4 receivers, 2 to either side here on 2nd and a long 10. Castro, the lone setback to the right of Snead. Wisniewski motions to the left side. Play action, Snead pressured, throws it underneath. It's caught by the tight end, coming across the middle to the 38-yard line. Wisniewski makes the grab, close to a first down, maybe 2 yards shy of the 38-yard line.
It's a well-designed play. They bring Wisniewski in motion from right to left, and on the snap of the ball, he comes back across the field. Snead doing a good job rolling out, sees pressure in his face, still looks downfield to find an open receiver, threw a nice catchable ball, well executed.
The offensive line for Sunrise Mountain, the center is Drew Johnson, Ryan Carney-Ash, and Grant Olton, the guards. Drew Heller on the right tackle, Mike Bralish, the left tackle. 3rd and 2 here for Sunrise Mountain.
Look like it's man-to-man.
Wisniewski again motions, and just as he does, marker near side and a false start against the Mustangs. Richard Villa again our referee, his crew, the umpire Ted Villa, linesman Jack Palchow, line judge Lloyd Weaver, and the back judge Mark Palchow. And another flag near side. And maybe just a sideline warning. And that's going to be the case against Liberty here.
These Liberty Lions are very excited. Pre-game, they came out in the black jerseys, black pants, black helmets. They go in, change up, come out with the red camouflage jerseys. And from a player's perspective, whenever you're wearing a new uniform, you're a little bit more excited.
Snead remains in at quarterback here on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, and as he backpedals, whistles blow. And another illegal procedure call against Sunrise Mountain. 3rd penalty, all having procedure penalties against the Mustangs.
And for Coach Carter, this is not the start that you wanted. Here on the road against your rival in a huge game, standing room only, and you've already gotten 3 penalties in your first drive. That's not the way you want to start. He needs to settle his offense down so they can get into a rhythm.
7.5 minutes remaining first quarter. The second series for Sunrise Mountain. A penalty running into the kicker allowed Sunrise Mountain to keep its offense on the field. Looking at a 3rd and 11. Sneed in the pocket with time. Now flush to the near side. Gets hit. Ball comes loose. Who wants it? No signal yet. It's Liberty football. It was Marcus Cheney, the senior defensive end, who nailed Sneed, jarring the ball loose. And the Liberty Lions are in business.
Now Sunrise Mountain, max protect. They have 5 offensive linemen protecting and running back Elijah Castro. Liberty only rushed 3 defensive linemen. There's no excuse for the Lions to get that much pressure when you're only rushing 3 and they're blocking with 6 guys.
Great replay on AIA365.com. 1st and 10, Liberty at the Sunrise Mountain 19-yard line. Running play, quarterback draw. Rogers calls his own number to the right side, breaks 1 tackle, dives forward, gets the first down inside the 10-yard line. The leading rusher for this Liberty Lions offense, Tyler Rogers, the quarterback in the backfield. Kyle Harms, wide receivers, Caleb Robinson, Brandon Murphy, Marcus Beckless, and Tyler Wyatt. The offensive line, Michael Walsh is the center. Cody Ferreira and Jake Herrick are the guards. Alex Martin and Gage Gibson are the tackles.
Now you can see what he's capable of running the ball, and he's even a better passer. He has full control of this offense, and he's determined to score and go up early.
1st and goal for Liberty at the 8-yard line. Rogers rolls to his left, being pressured. Looking, now throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Basically, he's throwing that one away, as there was about 3 white shirts in his face, and he got rid of that one just in time.
And you see the mobility right there. He was rolling out to his left. Linebacker number 22, Greg Garrett, showed pressure, had an opportunity to get the sack, but Rogers, using his elusiveness to get out of it, get away from the sack, throw the ball, incomplete pass. Very smart decision, but you can see his athleticism right there.
So 2nd and goal here from the 8-yard line. 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 to the right side. That's Robinson. Rogers will go out of the shotgun. Sunrise Mountain showing blitz. Here they come. Inside draw. Kyle Harms on the carry. He gets inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. They'll be 3rd and goal.
Great job by defensive end Coleman Maurer, because if he doesn't make that tackle, this is going to be a touchdown. You see here, going in, grabbing on for that ball, holding on for dear life, and bringing the ball carrier down.
A 3rd down situation here for Liberty, going right to left. Running play. Rogers starts straight, cuts back, dives, and did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Liberty. From 3 yards out, the Lions strike first.
Tyler Rogers, the gas that makes this engine go. Doing a good job using his athleticism, stopping on a dime, making a defender miss to get in the end zone and put his team up 6-0.
The 6th rushing touchdown of the season for Mr. Rogers, his 20th touchdown overall, and now Tyler Wyatt on to attempt the PAT. Kick is on its way. It is up, and it is good. 5:50 to go. First quarter, a timeout. Liberty 7, Sunrise Mountain nothing here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
At Buick, we think luxury should be something you can live in every day. Right where you are, wherever you are. It's an entirely new approach to luxury. And now, Buick is giving you an entirely new way to experience it. Introducing the Experience Buick Lease. Drive the Buick you want with the premium services you want, all included for 2 years. That's 2 years of hands-free calling, roadside assistance, and turn-by-turn navigation with OnStar. 2 years of news, sports, and commercial-free music from SiriusXM. And 2 years of routine maintenance that covers everything from oil changes to tire rotations. The Experience Buick Lease. It's a whole new lease on luxury. Maintenance plan covers select scheduled maintenance up to 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. Visit experiencebuick.com for complete details. Visit OnStar.com for coverage and system limitations.
Be sure and join us every Saturday morning from 9 to 11 for Arizona Sports Preps 365. It's the only show of its kind in the Valley, talking high school sports and the stories and topics that affect high school students and athletes each week. Go beyond the scores and stats every Saturday, only on Arizona Sports 620. It's Arizona Sports Preps 365. Liberty takes advantage of the Sunrise Mountain fumble, scoring Tyler Rogers' 3-yard touchdown run. They capitalize on the short field. A 19-yard drive. Here's the kickoff, short, and falling on it at the 28-yard line, the pooch kick by Wyatt. And Angel Nunez does the wise thing and just falls on it. And here comes Sunrise Mountain back out, trailing 7-0.
Considering how potent Liberty Lions offense is, it's going to be very important for Sunrise Mountain to come out and have some effectiveness on this drive. Hopefully they got the early game jitters out of their system. This is their second drive. Hopefully they can be more successful, not have penalties, and move the ball down and score.
Tuvell returns as the quarterback here. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Castro motions to the left. They'll give it to him on the fly sweep. He hits the edge. He's got a seam. And at the 35, 36-yard line, he is tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. Let's give you that Liberty defense. A 33 front with Nick King, Aaron Joseph, and Marcus Cheney, the 3-down linemen. Clint Petticord, John Miskovich, and Jacob Waters, the linebackers. Gabe Garcia, Kyle Anilau, Corey Wilson, Chad Bennett, and Alex Ochoa man the secondary. From the 36-yard line, 2nd and 2. Blitz coming, running play. Castro bounces to his right, gets hit, stops, loses. Well, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, snuffing out that run once again, this Liberty defense.
I'll tell you what, defensive end Marcus Cheney, he ate his Wheaties this morning because he has come to play. He's already made an impactful play, causing a fumble. Now he's running down the fast, elusive Elijah Castro from behind for a minimal gain.
Cheney, one of the 2 returning defensive starters for this Liberty defense, as they stack the box with 7. Daring Sunrise Mountain to throw. 3rd down. Tuvell, he'll launch left side. He's got Masters on the run, makes the grab at the 30. At the 20, foot race, 10-5, touchdown, Sunrise Mountain. 64 yards to Elroy Masters.
That's what this Sunrise Mountain offense is capable of. Came out, called the pass play finally, and got exactly what they wanted. They got man-to-man press coverage with the single high safety in the middle of the field. So all Elroy Masters had to do was defeat the jam, and once he got off that jam, great ball placement, and the rest is history.
The extra point by Eric Mattson is good, and we are tied at 7 here. 4:20 to go here in this opening quarter. You want to know why Masters is good? Well, you just got to look right there. That 4.5 speed, he was not going to be caught. Last week, how about this? 5 catches, 5 touchdowns for 254 yards. And his first catch here tonight, 64 yards and a score.
He is a definite game breaker. And if I'm defensive coordinator for Liberty, Mark Smith, I might double Masters and make somebody else beat me, considering he put up huge numbers last week and he's off to a great start here tonight.
Farmers Insurance is proud to be part of the Phoenix community and a longtime partner of the Arizona Interscholastic Association. Since 1928, Farmers has served communities and provided superior service to millions of customers. See how your knowledgeable local farmers agent can save you money. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com. That's 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com. We are insurance. We are farmers. A little over a minute. Call it 90 seconds. Liberty enjoyed a lead. Sunrise Mountain erasing that. A 3-play, 72-yard drive, 64 of which covered by a pass to Elroy Masters. Here's the kickoff by Sunrise Mountain. Left to right, high end over end, fielded inside the 20. Murphy coming up past the 30-yard line and hit out of bounds at the 32, and a late hit called. Murphy goes down, the flag high up in the air, and we're going to have a late hit against the Mustangs.
Special teamer number 14, Raymond Cobb, hit the ball carrier outside the white lines, and that's illegal. The ref had to call that play. Got to have some better awareness when a guy's going out of bounds. You got to lay up if he's giving himself up.
So they'll walk off the 15-yard penalty, the fourth Sunrise Mountain penalty here tonight, and some good field position for Liberty starting on their side of the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 here with 4:16 remaining in this first quarter. We expected a high-scoring affair, and at least so far, we're getting it. Back-to-back scores. These two teams putting up well over 50 points a contest. They are the number 1 and number 3 scoring teams in Division III. Tyler Rogers comes out. 4 receivers, 3 to the right. He'll work out of the shotgun. And offsides against Sunrise Mountain, lining up inside the neutral zone.
Cornerback Ryan Wood started off in off coverage, lined up 7 yards off the receiver. And as Rogers got into his cadence, he came up to a press technique and crossed the line of scrimmage without looking.
So a 1st and 5. Now the ball at the 47 of Sunrise Mountain. Rogers in the pocket. He'll fire it downfield. It is caught at the 30-yard line. Caleb Robinson down at the 28-yard line. A first down for Liberty.
Press coverage by Ryan Wood. Caleb did a good job getting inside on the release, but it was pretty good coverage. Great ball placement. Tyler Rogers throws the ball inside away from the defender. Ryan Wood competed at a high level, was right there, but great. You can't defend a great throw.
Gain of 19 to the 28-yard line. Again, Rogers working out of the shotgun. Pulls it back, throws near side. It's caught by Murphy, breaks free, heading down the sideline. He's got a first down and more before he gets bumped out of bounds by Colton Demers. Clock stops with 3:46. And there is a penalty marker on the play as they pick it up right where Murphy got hit out of bounds.
Thinking Brandon Murphy got a little bit too excited after that catch.
And a personal foul going to go against Sunrise Mountain. A second one on this drive.
And that's usually how it goes. The second guy gets caught. After the catch and hit out of bounds, Brandon Murphy got into the defender's face, was jawing at him, and kind of nudged him a little bit, but the defender retaliated, and that's what the ref saw.
We talked about how close these two schools are, just 2.5 miles away. Same neighborhood. Fourth meeting. Liberty has not lost to Sunrise Mountain. After the penalty, 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Rogers sending Murphy in motion to the right. Running play. Harms looking, finding a hole. Cuts back to his left, into the end zone. Touchdown. A 9-yard run. Kyle Harms and Liberty back in front.
And you see right here, this is a good job by right tackle Alex Martin, sealing the end and allowing Harms to get around the edge. And once he got around the edge, it was man coverage. The defenders were looking at their receivers. There was no one there to make the tackle.
So 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for Liberty as Wyatt awaits for the extra point. His kick on the way, and that is good. The lead returns in Liberty's favor, 14-7 here with 3:40 to go in the opening quarter. Last week against Peoria, Liberty scored on its first 5 possessions. Here they've scored on their first 2, and they've done it on the ground. Tyler Rogers, a 3-yard run. Kyle Harms, a 9-yard run, though that drive assisted greatly by Sunrise Mountain. 2 personal foul penalties.
Exactly, and against a high-powered offense, you can't give up those type of penalties. It's going to be hard enough just to stop them. So when you're giving them free yards, you're really putting yourself behind the 8 ball.
6 total penalties, at least by my count, called against Sunrise Mountain.
Looks like this is going to be the start of a back and forth battle.
It might be more game that you're more familiar with, arena football, as far as who can stop who has the final possession, who has the ball in their hands in that final minute. Kickoff by Wyatt, sidewinding kick near side at the 5-yard line. Running up to the 15, finding a hole at the 20, breaking free at the 30, 35, 40, near side. Nick Hallman finally brought down at the 41-yard line of Liberty. A huge hole opened up over the right side, and Hallman just went, and the junior has given his offense its best starting field position of the day.
Nick Hallman is a dangerous player, but contain man Tanner Willis and Alex Riley, they didn't converge in on the ball. They stayed outside, and they've got to converge in on the ball to make that ball carrier go more into the middle. They just stayed in their lane. The kickoff return team did a good job blocking the other oncoming kickoff guys, and it opened up a hole for Neiman to run through.
Sneed now the quarterback. 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Castro lined up to the right of Sneed in the backfield. Sneed will take it straight ahead. Couple of yards before he is wrapped up from behind by Aaron Joseph. Gain of maybe 2.
Now the Sunrise Mountain offensive line is bigger than the Lions' defensive line. So if they can latch onto their defenders, they're going to create some seams for Neiman or Castro.
We have hit the 3-minute mark of this first quarter. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Sneed looking. Finds Masters in the flat. He's caught it for a first down. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Gain of 10.
Lions playing zone coverage, playing off. Masters running a nice quick hitch. Neiman Sneed doing a good job delivering the ball on time so he can catch it and fall forward.
Masters and Coffey lined up short side of the field on the left side. 1st and 10. Sneed out of the gun. Low snap. He picks it up. He'll run. Try to break free. Breaks a couple of tackles. Spins away from another. Still on his feet. And gets positive yardage of what could have been a disaster. Neiman Sneed, you talked about the difference between Sneed and Tuvel. Sneed more the runner, Tuvel more the passer. And that was why he's in there, because he can make something happen when plays break down.
That was a great example of that right there. He made something out of nothing, and he does it in a physical nature. He's pushing defenders out of the way. He pushed Corey Wilson down on that play. Most quarterbacks, even if they're mobile, they're not physical runners, but this is the exception to the rule.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz. They'll swing it out. Castro out of the backfield. Looking to hit the corner. He does, and then slips shy of the 20-yard line. Call it the 21. Picking up 7 on the play. It will lead a 3rd and manageable here for Sunrise Mountain.
Castro is more quick than he is fast. When he gets the ball in his hands, he makes things happen. Quick little bubble pass right there. Alex Ochoa doing a good job coming up from the safety position to get him out of bounds.
But it all goes for naught. A flag in the backfield. This is against Sunrise Mountain, so you could just wipe that play off the board. Penalty number 7 against Sunrise Mountain.
Earlier in the season, you expect to have a certain number of penalties, but here in Game 5, you don't expect this many penalties, especially from a well-coached team as Sunrise Mountain is.
Now block below the waist, the call by one of the Sunrise Mountain linemen. So now a 2nd and 18 here from the 37-yard line. Masters, single coverage, top of the circle. Sneed looking, dances in the pocket, he'll run. Hole up the middle, spins away. He's at the 30, and then hammered at the 28-yard line. Hit initially by Zach Neal, And Gabe Garcia came in to finish him off.
And see, Neiman Snead does the good job once he sees Wisniewski's covered, because that was his first primary read. Once he saw that Wisniewski was covered, he took the ball, ducked the ball in his hands, and took off running. That was a good decision because he had a two safety look, knowing that they were defending the pass. He was going to have seams to run the ball, and they're going to have to gang tackle him because he's a big physical guy.
Less than a minute to go, first quarter. Sunrise Mountain looking at a 3rd and 9 from the Liberty 28-yard line. Snead in the pocket with time. He'll throw short. Castro has it near side. He's at the 20. Hit inside to about the 18-yard line. That is enough for a first down, picking up 10 yards to keep the drive going.
Neiman Snead doing a good job being very proficient with the ball. He doesn't like what he sees down the field. He'll just check it down to Elijah Castro as he did there, or he'll run it himself. He's got a little bit of a hot hand right now, and I'm pretty sure Coach Carter is going to just roll with Neiman Snead until he cools off.
30 seconds remaining in the quarter, and a timeout called here by Sunrise Mountain as the drive that began at the Liberty 41-yard line able to continue here. Sunrise Mountain converting a huge 3rd down as Coach Carter speaking with referee Richard Villa. Would love to be a fly in that conversation as the 3rd down was converted. Some momentum, and all of a sudden Sunrise Mountain calls the timeout, and the head coach is having a conversation with the referee, allowing his assistants to take care of the offensive huddle.
Seems to be a lot of that going around in the NFL here. Coaches talking to the umpires, referees, giving them a piece of their mind.
Coach Carter not animated, just probably wondering what their plans are for the weekend.
But you can see the animation once he gets back over to his team. He's fired up. He's getting to those players. He's letting those guys know we have to keep up with this Liberty Lions team, so we have to punch it in on this drive. And this is the type of game you're going to need touchdowns, not field goals.
Sunrise Mountain trailing 14-7. Final 30 seconds here this opening quarter. We expected a lot of scoring, and so far that is exactly what we are getting. At the 18-yard line of Liberty, Sunrise Mountain football. Neiman Snead remains in at quarterback. Elroy Masters, the lone wide out to the left, working one-on-one against Corey Wilson. Snead looking left. He'll come back to the right side. It's picked off in the end zone. Looking for Wisniewski, instead coming in and stepping in front. Liberty coming up with the interception, Kyle Anilau.
Anilau doing a good job reading quarterback's eyes. And Neiman Snead was looking to get the ball to Wisniewski, but Wisniewski did not turn his head around to look for the ball. So there was a little bit of miscommunication by Blake Wisniewski and Neiman Snead. And unfortunately for this Sunrise Mountain offense, it resulted in a turnover as they were going in to score.
A turnover inside the red zone are never good, especially when you had the momentum. Communication mistake between quarterback and the tight end. Now, from the 3-yard line, Liberty takes over. Rogers out of the gun. Play action. Quick slant. Incomplete. He was looking for Murphy, who stopped his route. Might have been prevented. Nick Hallman right there on the coverage.
A little miscommunication there. Rogers expected to slant. Murphy went slanting and took off upfield. Double move. A little miscommunication there. Fortunately for Liberty, it didn't result in a turnover as it did for Sunrise Mountain last drive.
2nd and 10. Liberty continues to spread it out on offense. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. This time running play straight ahead and getting to the 5-yard line for a couple is Kyle Harms. And that may be the final play of this first quarter. We've had 3 scores, 2 turnovers. And after all of that, Liberty has the lead over Sunrise Mountain 14-7. A pair of undefeated teams meeting here in Division III. It is our featured game of the week right here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Rattle on, Rattler Nation. Join your 2012 Arena Bowl champion Arizona Rattlers as they defend their title. Get your 2013 season tickets by August 31st to enter our drawing with over 200 prizes awarded, including a road trip to San Jose. Go to azrattlers.com/drawing for more information. Your Arizona Rattlers, AFL 2012 Arena Bowl champions and proud partners of the AIA.
Ready to finish your college degree? Transfer to Grand Canyon University. Arizona's private Christian college, GCU offers comprehensive programs for both traditional and online students at exceptional values. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Contact us today for your personal transfer plan, detailed course schedule, and scholarship opportunities. Need to locate your transcripts? We'll help you find them. Visit transfertogcu.com.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Arizona's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Arizona Interscholastic Association and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Where will you be spending your Sundays? If you're an Arizona Cardinal fan, then it'll be at the University of Phoenix Stadium. Get your Cardinals season tickets right now by calling 602-379-0102 or log on to azcardinals.com. Arizona Cardinals football. Play as many, stand as one. Start of the second quarter here. Liberty looking at a 3rd and 8 from its own 5-yard line. They hold the 14-7 lead. Play action. Rogers downfield. Incomplete right off the hands of Murphy. Hellman on the coverage once again. That one, Murphy knows he probably should have had.
Yeah, the Lions go with a little play action fake. Try to suck the safeties up and then throw it over the top. Good job by number 23, Nick Hellman, to get his hands in between the ball and the receiver's hands to disrupt that ball, knock the ball out on 3rd down. Huge defensive stop here for Sunrise Mountain.
Alex Ochoa now will punt about 8 yards deep in his own end zone. Castro waits at the 45-yard line. Here's the kick. High. It is short. Good hang time as it bounces to the 30 and heads upfield another 10 yards. But out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. And it'll be at the 36-yard line here for Sunrise Mountain.
And we talked about last series, Neiman Snead had a little bit of a hot hand, and I was thinking Coach Carter would go with him until he got cold, and he threw the interception, and that's going cold if you ask me. And look who we got back at quarterback.
Dylan
Tuvell. He's back at it. So Coach Carter's like Steve Spurrier. Whoever's going to make plays, you're in, son.
From the 36 of Liberty, low snap on the shotgun. Tuvell pulls it. He'll go straight ahead, downfield to about the 28-yard line. Wanted to give it to Castro, but decided to take it. And a good decision to the 29-yard line, gaining 7.
Very smart decision. The Lions defense was keyed in on Castro. The defensive end was going upfield, so he kept it, created a nice little seam for him, and did a good job picking up a nice chunk of yards.
Just underway here in this second quarter. Sunrise Mountain looking to tie this ball game up. A 2nd and 3 from the 29-yard line. Tuvell works out of the gun. Handoff Castro straight ahead, breaks one tackle. Gets wrapped up, but forward progress at the 25-yard line will give him a first down. Aaron Joseph slows him up. But not before the 4 yards are picked up. The chains will move.
Sunrise deciding to go with a dive inside. They're going to let the defensive ends, Nick King and Marcus Cheney, rush up the field and just hand it up and go inside in between the guards. where they can just block one defender and Aaron Joseph. They did a good job getting the first down on that play.
From the 25-yard line of Liberty. Running play again. This time Castro sprinting to his right. Upended at the 20-yard line. Good open field tackle by Anilau. Sets up a 2nd and 5.
Taken down by number 4,
Now the Mustangs opened up with a couple runs on this drive. They can't forget Roy Masters outside. They got to keep feeding that beast. Don't let him get cold because he is a definite playmaker for this offense.
Right now, out on an island by himself, split wide to the left. Here on this 2nd and 5, he's working the wide side of the field. Tuvell out of the gun. 3-man rush. Handoff. Castro hits the edge, cuts back, dives forward, trying to get that first down. He does to the 10-yard line. A 1st and goal.
Now this Liberty Lion defense has made an adjustment. They're pretty much going to take Masters out of the game by double covering him. So that's going to take one defender away from the run. In Sunrise Mountains, they're going to offset that by running the ball to Masters' side because their Lions are taking one defender away to double cover Elroy Masters.
Tuvell out, Sneed in at quarterback here. Also coming in, Greg Garrett on what is essentially a 1st and goal here for Sunrise Mountain at the 10-yard line as they work right to left. Sneed, shotgun snap, calls his own number, goes straight ahead and forces his way to about the 7-yard line.
Now, last time they were down in the red zone, Sneed threw that interception. And talking to Coach Carter before the game, I asked him what was important for them to do to win this game, and they said no turnovers. And they've turned the ball over once. Luckily, they got to stop, so it offsets that turnover. They can ill afford to have another turnover here.
2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Sneed again out of the gun. They'll work the fly sweep, cutting back after getting a handoff to the 6-yard line. Nick Hellman. A 3rd down situation here for Sunrise Mountain.
Now the Lions defense did a good job the last 2 plays defending the run. We might see a pass here.
That interception by Tuvell, the first one thrown by Sunrise Mountain this season. Sneed takes a look at his wristband. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and goal. Trip to the right. Sneed looking left. Pump fakes. He'll fire into the end zone. Looking for Masters. Incomplete. Here comes the flag. 2 of them. Liberty fans don't like it. A little bit late. But Masters got down.
They don't like it one bit. It almost seemed like he persuaded the referee to throw that flag. The ball went past Masters. He got up waving his arms, and he's just looking at the ref, talking to him. And the ref kind of looks at him for about a good 2 or 3 seconds and then throws a flag. So that's the reason why this Liberty Lion crowd was a little bit upset, because the flag came so late.
Our referee, Richard Villa, the pass interference against the Liberty defense on replay on AIA365.com. A little bit out of our vantage point, but Masters definitely went down. So the penalty will give Sunrise Mountain new life. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Now the down marker still says 3rd. Scoreboard says 1st down. It was 3rd and goal from the 6. Pass interference in the end zone. Should be 1st and goal. Now they switch the yardstick.
1st and goal on the 3 for the Mustangs.
Sunrise Mountain trailing by a touchdown, 14-7 here with 7:49 to play first half. Snead, the quarterback, Corey Brown to his left. Castro motions, low snap picked up, handoff to Brown, but several whistles and even a flag. A false start called against Sunrise Mountain. That will push him back to the 8-yard line.
Now, when the Mustangs are going from that shotgun formation, they're bringing a receiver or running back in motion from outside. The timing is a little bit off because the stationary players are starting to move a little bit before the ball snap. That's something that Coach Carter's going to have to shore up between the center and the quarterback on when to snap the ball when somebody's going in motion.
Ball now rests at the 8-yard line, middle of the field. Masters split wide to the right here on this 1st and goal. Snead, the quarterback, out of the gun. On the end around, Hellman, big hole, right side. He's at the 5, lunges. And did he get in? They're going to say down at the 1-yard line, inside the 1-yard line.
A little reverse to Hellman. They fake the inside trap to Castro. Right here, you'll see the fake, and then pitch it to Hellman. Gets around the outside. Had a block by Elroy Masters, but defensive back Gabe Garcia got off the block and was able to get in on the tackle.
2nd and goal from the 1. 2 receivers to the right. Now Snead quickly up under center. Loses the exchange, but falls on it. Trying to QB sneak it, but never really got the ball cleanly from the center, Drew Johnson.
Now, teams that run a lot of shotgun, and you change it up and go under center. Sometimes the center's not used to that because they're so used to just snapping it back in shotgun formation so much. When you go under center, that center has to be extremely focused on, hey, I'm not throwing shotgun. I have to give him a nice, smooth, comfortable snap.
Tuvell quickly runs in on 3rd and goal. He works under center. 2 backs, handoff, Brown, right side, touchdown, Sunrise Mountain. And the Mustangs an extra point away from tying this one up.
Now you see they brought Corey Brown in. He's their big physical runner. They use him in goal line situations. He's very effective running behind his pads and being physical.
Here's Eric Matson, the senior place kicker. Kick on its way as he gets leveled. Ball through the uprights. But Matson got popped. And the flag thrown. This will be assessed on the kickoff. We've got a tie ball game. 6:22 to play, first half. Liberty 14, Sunrise Mountain 14, our AIA Game of the Week here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Looking for an amazing college experience? Grand Canyon University is the perfect place to pursue your degree. Our undergraduate and graduate programs for both traditional and online students are supported by a 60-year heritage of quality Christian education and will put you on the right path to finding your purpose. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Classes are starting weekly. Register now at gcupurpose.com.
I'm Professor Burke from the University of Farmers, and this is a pop quiz. What's the best way to find out what your auto policy covers? A, smash your car up and see how much your insurance pays, or B, talk to a farmer's agent and see if you have the coverage you want. The answer is B. Please don't attempt A. That's just crazy town.
If you want answers about auto insurance, you want a farmer's agent. We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
To speak with a farmer's agent in your community, call 888-96-FARMERS.
Your Valley Toyota dealers are proud to be supporting partners of the AIA for another year. When you're ready to buy a new or used car or truck, be sure and head to your Valley Toyota dealers. Check out their incredible sale deals going on right now. So the personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Liberty, and Sunrise Mountain will be kicking from the 45 of Liberty here. Midway through this second quarter, tied 14-14. The replay on AIA365.com. Corey Wilson, the sophomore, the one that got the flag. A little onside try here, and falling on it is Liberty. John Miskovich, the ground ball attempt. But right into the waiting arms of Miskovich. I don't even know if that ball traveled 10 yards either. That'll be Lions football here midway through this second quarter as they spot it at the 35.
A little surprised by the decision by Coach Carter to go with the onside kick. I mean, the last time you had your defense on the field, Lions were pinned deep and you got to stop. I thought that might be something you might want to say to later on in the game. He decided to bring it out now, and it was not effective.
Liberty moving left to right. 5-man rush, little swing pass. Harms racing up the right sideline. Gets to the 39-yard line before he is bumped out of bounds after a 5-yard pickup.
Mustangs in man coverage. Harms doing a little swing route. Rogers getting the ball to him right away. Nice gain of 5 yards on first down.
Ball spotted on the right hash of the 40-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 5. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Rogers will work out of the shotgun. He's got Harms to his right. Long snap count. Pulling back. Rogers looking, running. Near side. Looking for that first down stick. I believe he's got it. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Run out by Dylan Freemark. Will depend on the spot. Whether it's a third down, he's going to be about 1.5 yards shy. Third down.
Sunrise Mountain defensive coordinator Steve Decker decided to play some man coverage and blitz quite a bit. It'd be interesting if Coach Philman decides to take a shot up top and see if these defensive backs can cover man-to-man.
3rd and 2, 3 down linemen for Sunrise Mountain, but they're showing blitz. Shotgun snap. Rogers straight ahead, lunges forward, has that first down. And a flag comes down at the end. The umpire throwing the flag, and it was well after Rogers had hit the turf after the 4-yard pickup. Again, referee Richard Villa. And the umpire, Ted Villa, along with the linesman, Jack Halchow, discussing things. And a personal foul penalty against Liberty. And now one against Sunrise Mountain. So these will offset. My guess, just from up here in the press box, since it kind of came after the play, after the knee was down to Rogers, some talking between these two teams. The play will stand as a first down for Liberty. So fresh set of downs here for the Lions at the 47-yard line. Rogers out of the gun. 2-step drop looking. He'll launch it upfield. It is intercepted. Picked off at the 35-yard line. Running upfield is Ryan Wood at the 45 and leveled out of bounds at the 46. First interception thrown by Tyler Rogers this season.
Tyler Rogers seeing the man coverage. He put a little bit too much air on it, and Ryan Wood comes off his man and catches the interception. Ball was intended for Tyler Wyatt, but good awareness by Ryan Wood coming off his man to get the pick. First interception thrown by Rogers, throwing 14 touchdowns, and now his first pick.
Third interception by Wood, the junior defensive back. And now Sunrise Mountain with a chance to take its first lead of the ball game. This drive begins at its own 48-yard line, and it's Dylan Tuvell at quarterback. Receivers, 2 to either side. Corey Brown, the running back. Tuvell cranks it, fires right side, jump ball. It is up in the air and caught by Masters. Gets up, shakes his head, and say, "Yeah, I just did that." Out jumping Gabe Garcia. Strong hands by Masters. Pulls it down to the 21-yard line. That's a 27-yard gain.
Throw the ball to the beast. Feed the beast. He's running a straight go route. Dylan Tuvell knows exactly where he's going with the ball. He's going to throw it up and let number 88 go up and use his athleticism, height, and go make a big play.
Here's Brown on 1st and 10, spinning his way downfield, close to another first down inside the 15-yard line. And now some momentum here for the Mustangs.
The Lions have their work cut out. Do you play coverage and double Masters and be susceptible to the run game, or do you defend the run and be susceptible to the deep ball pass to Elroy Masters? Basically, you got to pick your poison.
To the 13-yard line here, 2nd and 1 for Sunrise Mountain. Tuvell, play action, quick screen, Castro in the flat left side. He's got a first down to the 10-yard line. Brought down by Cheney. But here's a 1st and goal for Sunrise Mountain.
Elijah Castro is so elusive and so quick. He can make somebody miss in the phone booth without getting touched. He's a dynamic player.
Clock counting down. 4:25 remaining here in this first half. Game tied 14-14 between a pair of undefeated teams, Sunrise Mountain and Liberty, both 4-0. Tuvell out of the gun. Handoff. Castro breaks to his left. He's at the 5, inside the 3-yard line. Stopped by Corey Wilson. Castro only 5'9", $170, but he gets some momentum behind him. He is tough to bring down.
A little unsung hero for this Sunrise Mountain team so far in this half is number 5, Corey Brown. He's done a good job defensively playing that middle linebacker spot, making tackles, but he's made plays on the offensive side. He scored the touchdown, and he just made a huge block for Elijah Castro to open up a hole for Castro to get to. Corey Brown's playing a heck of a game here in this first half.
Brown, the running back here on this 2nd and goal from the 3. Castro in the slot right. Now he gets sent in motion. Brown the handoff. Big hole, left side. Touchdown, Sunrise Mountain. Corey Brown rewarded. And he scores for the 2nd time this quarter.
Corey Brown going from unsung hero to very sung hero, doing a good job getting downhill. He has some explosiveness in that big frame of his. 5'11", 205 pounds. He's all over the place. He's all over the field tonight.
Now Eric Mattson for the PAT. It is up and just does get through the right upright. And Sunrise Mountain has its first lead of the ball game, 21-14 here with just over 3 minutes left in this first half. They take advantage of the Tyler Rogers interception. And Corey Brown from 3 yards out. 2 touchdowns here this second quarter. He came in after 4 games with a pair of scores. So he's having one heck of a day so far. Get all the scores first and catch coach and player interviews only on the AIA365.com Friday Night Wrap-Up. It's 2 hours of non-stop game coverage and recaps, 9:30 to 11:30 every Friday night, only on AM 860. Craig Real alongside Omar Smith. Our engineer, Ed Knight, Brett Harmon back in the AIA Broadcast Network studios. We expected an exciting affair. So far, that's exactly what we're getting. A 7-point lead for Sunrise Mountain, looking for its first win in this rivalry. Liberty winning last year 64-29, and they have won all 3 matchups. DJ Mastriano tees up the football, runs up, right foot, kicks it, end over end, short, fielded, far side of the 25. Coming to the near side, the freshman taking it middle of the field at the 40. Alex Hunter almost near midfield before he is finally brought down. 6'2", 190, yes, he's a freshman. This coaching staff loves his intensity, thinks it rubs off on his players. And they spot the football after the return at the 49-yard line.
Gotta love seeing the freshman getting some varsity love, making a play, doing a good job catching that short kickoff, taking it to the wide side of the field, getting a nice, huge gain, setting this Tyler Rogers-led offense in midfield for a good situation.
Working left to right. Rogers in the pocket all kinds of times. Shuffling his feet now. Scrambles to his left. Still looking. He'll tuck it and run at midfield. And then chased at the 48-yard line by Sunrise Mountain linebacker Coleman Maurer. It is a gain of 3.
A little miscommunication on that play because the four receiver set, the four receivers ran downfield, but they didn't run routes. They ran downfield and tried to block like if they were trying to set up a screen. But Tyler Rogers was looking downfield, waiting for one of his receivers to run a route. He had no result but to keep it, try to get the best that he could, which was only a gain of 3 yards.
Almost as dangerous with his arm as he is with his feet. 2nd and 7 at the Sunrise Mountain 48-yard line. The Mustangs show blitz. Here they come with 5. Running play. Stiff arm Harms in the backfield. Hits the edge. Trips up, maintains his balance, and tumbles forward for about a gain of 1. Nearly was a loss of 5, but Harms able to keep his footing and rush it 1 yard.
Safety number 2, John Drago, did a good job knocking Kyle Harms off his feet, not necessarily making a tackle, but disrupting his run. And if Drago doesn't make that play, Harms turns that into a huge gain.
3rd and 6 with 1:40 to go here, first half. Harms to the left of Rogers in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Play action. Quick slant. Brandon Murphy makes the grab, escapes a tackle, gets a first down to the 40-yard line, picking up 7 yards and moving the chains.
Tyler Rogers has such a quick release. They go up that play action fake again. As soon as he pulls that ball out from the running back's stomach, the ball's out. What a quick release by Tyler Rogers.
Clock still moving as we near the 1 minute mark. Out of the gun, Rogers rolling to the right. Looking, throws downfield. It's caught in the flat at the 25-yard line. First down, Tyler Wyatt to the 21-yard line. There is a flag, however, middle of the field. And the body language of Liberty, they're already making their way back to where this play all began.
Seems like Tyler Rogers has settled down after throwing that interception last play. And from a game breaker like Tyler Rogers, that's exactly what you expect. He threw his first interception of the season, comes right back, forgets about it, throwing dimes.
Ineligible man downfield against Liberty. So they lose the results of the play, plus they walk off the penalty 10 yards to midfield. So a 1st and 20 here for Liberty with 69 seconds remaining in the half. We invite you to stay tuned for the AIA365.com halftime show. Complete first half recap plus scores here on this Friday evening. Out of the gun. Inside draw. Harms straight ahead and only a couple. David Youssef with the tackle, and now a timeout can be burned by Liberty. They've got 2 more remaining here.
Timeout, Liberty.
With 50 seconds left to go in the half and trailing by a touchdown, 21-14. Liberty coming off a victory over Peoria, 59-25. They are home, Omar, for the first time since week 1, August 24th. They played 3 straight on the road and now hosting rival Sunrise Mountain. Meanwhile, the Mustangs last week at Copper Canyon put up 76 points and a 76-13 victory. These two teams well over 55 points a game. The defenses, though, just as strong. And we've seen 3 turnovers here in this first half. 2 by Sunrise Mountain, 1 by Liberty. Each team's quarterback has thrown the first interception of the season.
Now with 49 seconds left, it's going to be on Tyler Rogers to make smart decisions. Even if they don't score a touchdown, if he can get them in field goal range, that's going to be beneficial. If you're Liberty, you don't want to go into halftime with only 14 points.
3rd and 18. Wide receivers, 2 to either side. Sunrise Mountain showing blitz. Rogers, play action fake. Guns it downfield, looking for wide. Incomplete. Covered by Demers. That'll be 3rd down.
Now, there's not too many 3rd down and 18 plays on the call sheet. Coach Philman's going to come up with something. They haven't gotten the ball to Caleb Robinson too much. He's a dangerous receiver. They need to try to find number 24.
He split wide to the left side. Rogers rolling right, though, on 3rd and 18. Pump fakes, wants to go deep. He's got a man wide open at the 10. Losing the football, but he was down. Good catch by Marcus Beckless at the 9-yard line.
Now, I'm sure Coach Carter's highly upset at defensive back, number 14, Raymond Cobb. It's 3rd and 18. There's no reason for you to jump a 10-yard stop route. He jumped it. They ran a double move, hitched a 10-yard stop and go, and he was wide open. Good job by Tyler Rogers being patient to let the double move develop. But I will say this, that should have been a touchdown if the receiver didn't fall down. Now, if Sunrise Mountain finds a way to get a stop, that play right there, the fact that he fell down and didn't walk in for a touchdown, that could be the difference in the game.
Yeah, lost his footing and slid at the 9-yard line, a gain of 39. Clock stopped here, another timeout called by Liberty with 36 seconds remaining here in this first half. 3 straight 3rd downs converted by Liberty, none bigger there than a 3rd and 18. As you mentioned it, you had a touchdown. I mean, Beckless could have walked in. Instead, now you're 9 yards away from a potential game-time touchdown.
But if Tyler Rogers finds a way to get the ball in the end zone, it's a moot point.
Rogers out of the gun. Wyatt sent in motion to the left side. Rogers rolling left. Now come back. He'll throw right. Harms in the backfield. Nowhere to go. He's surrounded and dropped to the 15-yard line. Sunrise Mountain knew it was coming. They had it read, and it's a loss of 6. And Liberty going to burn its final timeout. 28 seconds remaining here in the half.
Sunrise Mountain was all over that play. They were not concerned with Tyler Rogers rolling out to his left. He tries to throw back right. That defensive front, including number 66, Dylan Boggs, was right there to wrap the ball carry up. Great defensive play. They're on 1st down after giving up the double move on 3rd and 18.
Ready to finish your college degree? Transfer to Grand Canyon University. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Contact us today for your personal transfer plan, detailed course schedule, and scholarship opportunities. Visit transfertogcu.com. Liberty, after the timeout, returns to the field, looking to tie this ball game up before they go into the locker room. 2nd and goal from the 15. 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. That's Robinson, short side of the field. Shotgun snap. Rogers steps up in the pocket, shuffles his feet to the right, looking, throws into the end zone. It is incomplete. Looking for Robinson. Good defense by Raymond Cobb.
Raymond Cobb did a good job. Sunrise Mountain going man-to-man coverage. Caleb Robinson inside releasing. If he was running a post or a dig route, he was wide open for a touchdown, but the design route was a corner route, so he had to come back out to the outside. Raymond Cobb getting his head around, knocking the ball down. Great job on 2nd down.
Now 3rd and goal from the 15. Sunrise Mountain brings the blitz. Rogers in trouble, backpedaling. Now moving to his right. He'll loft it into the end zone, looking for Robinson. Touchdown! Rogers to Robinson. Liberty scores.
come right back to the post corner to Caleb Robinson. Rogers rolls out to his left, knowing the whole time he's going to come back and throw it back to Caleb Rogers. Ryan Cobb on the coverage, gets his head around, but the ball was put in that back corner of the end zone by the pylon, and Caleb Rogers doing a good job showing his vertical jump to go up and high point that ball and bring it in for a score.
Now Tyler White to attempt the PAT. The kick is on its way, but we've got markers on either side of the field. And the defense offsides. Referee Richard Villa discussing things with the Liberty kicking team. The extra point was good, but I believe there were some whistles before the kick, so they'll do it all over again here. 13 seconds remain here in the first half, and Liberty an extra point away from tying this one up.
Tyler Wyatt once again after the extra point.
Snap, hold, kick. It is up and good. For the third time today, we are tied. This one comes with 14 seconds remaining in the first half. Liberty on a 3rd and goal. Rogers doing a nice job as we watch the replay on AIA365.com. Put it where only his receiver could get to, and Robinson does a good job for the score.
And Tyler Rogers did a good job extending the play. Once again here, which happened earlier in the game, linebacker Greg Garrett, number 22, had an opportunity to make a sack, but Tyler Rogers' mobility to elude that tackle and get his eyes downfield and get the ball up to Caleb Robinson. Phenomenal job by the quarterback.
Liberty has scored 2 of its 3 touchdowns on 3rd down. And they are 5 of 6 on 3rd down here in this first half. Rogers able to extend plays and extend drives. And his arm, 15-yard pass to Robinson has tied this ball game up.
Now, number 23, Nick Hillman, is a dangerous returner. If he can get the ball in his hands, he can bring this thing close to midfield. They might be in business.
They kick it short. Castro working the near side of the field, but on the kick, back of the 40-yard line, someone might have jumped. So they'll try this again.
Now, if I'm Coach Philman, I'm not going to kick it to Nick Hillman, and I'm definitely not going to kick it to up back Elijah Castro. I'm going to kick it to the other side of the field because those are 2 dangerous players for Sunrise Mountain.
Well, now kicking is Wyatt from the 35-yard line, and Castro moving around at the 21-yard line, trying to see where they decide to kick this. And now we've got more whistles stopping the play. And this one, not exactly sure what the reason for the official timeout, except for maybe a clock issue.
Now, this kickoff return by the Mustangs is going to determine the mindset for Coach Carter. If they're going to just take a knee, going at halftime, tied up 21-21. But if you get a successful return, you might try to throw the ball to Elroy Masters because he's proven already with 5 touchdowns and 254 yards last week, and here making 2 big catches with a 64-yard touchdown, he can score, and all he needs is 1 play.
Was a clock issue on while we had the delay. They put 13.6 back on the clock. Here's White, kicks it, end over end, far side at the 31-yard line, looking to lateral it, but then taking it upfield himself. It was Angel Nunez on the return.
So you see there, Coach Philman decided to kick away from Castro and Hellman, kick it to someone who's not comfortable carrying the ball, and bring that Sunrise Mountain offense out with only 8 seconds left.
37-yard line is where they spot it. Sunrise Mountain does have a pair of timeouts, but we'll see what they do. And already Castro already making his way back to the 25-yard line with Snead under center. Here's they'll just take the snap, and Snead takes the knee. And Sunrise Mountain will settle for the tie here at the half. Well, after 24 minutes of action, two teams that came into this ball game with undefeated records, solid offenses, and just as well on the defensive end will go into the locker room tied 21-21. The AIA365.com halftime show is straight ahead. It is our AIA feature game of the week here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
At Buick, we think luxury should be something you can live in every day. Right where you are, wherever you are. It's an entirely new approach to luxury. And now, Buick is giving you an entirely new way to experience it. Introducing the Experience Buick Lease. Drive the Buick you want with the premium services you want, all included for 2 years. That's 2 years of hands-free calling, roadside assistance, and turn-by-turn navigation with OnStar. 2 years of news, sport, and commercial-free music from SiriusXM. And 2 years of routine maintenance that covers everything from oil changes to tire rotations. The Experience Buick Lease. It's a whole new lease on luxury. Maintenance plan covers select scheduled maintenance up to 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. Visit experiencebuick.com for complete details. Visit OnStar.com for coverage and system limitations.
Rattle on, Rattler Nation. Join your 2012 Arena Bowl champion Arizona Rattlers as they defend their title. Get your 2013 season tickets by August 31st to enter our drawing with over 200 prizes awarded, including a road trip to San Jose. Go to azrattlers.com/drawing for more information. Your Arizona Rattlers, AFL 2012 Arena Bowl champions and proud partners of the AIA.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade
Hey, Pablo,
point
if you're dialed up, can you just...
and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Arizona. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities,
Yep, I got you, Pablo. You're soft, but I hear you.
Cooperation, accountability, and other
You're soft, but I hear you.
skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's getting better.
Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life.
Yep, let's go with that.
High
I can work with
school
that.
sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Arizona Interscholastic Association and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Halftime here
You're live,
at
Craig.
Liberty High School, where the Lions are tied with the Mustangs of Sunrise Mountain 21-21. As we continue here at the half, Craig Reel alongside Omar Smith. And we expected a high-scoring contest, and that's exactly what we get. What we didn't quite expect were the turnovers and the penalties here. We had 3 in the first half. Penalties, 8 by Sunrise Mountain, 4 by Liberty. But all in all, these two teams in the locker room making adjustments as everyone would at the half. But 21-21, possibly some momentum for Liberty, able to score on a 3rd and goal from 15 yards right before the half. But a well-played game and a lot of fun.
We got two undefeated teams, and this is exactly where both teams want to be, 21-21. Both offenses have had some success. Both defenses have had some success. Tyler Rogers doing exactly what we expect him to do, carry this Liberty Lion offense on his back, making good throws, good decisions, making plays with his legs. And on Sunrise Mountain's side, you got Masters who's making plays down the field. You got Corey Brown who's coming in goal line situations, doing a good job being a physical runner, 2 touchdowns. So it's going to basically come down to who can get the key defensive stop here in the second half, because both offenses are going to score points here in the second half.
We've had 1 lead change, 3 ties here in this first half. Corey Brown for Sunrise Mountain, you mentioned him, 2 touchdowns in that second quarter, matching his total for the season. The other score, Dylan Tuvell, 64 yards to Elroy Masters, his 11th touchdown reception on 20 catches this year for a gentleman who this week got his first 2 scholarship offers, San Jose State and Wyoming. For Liberty, touchdowns by Tyler Rogers, rushing and through the air, 15 yards to Caleb Robinson. The other score, Kyle Harms, a 9-yard touchdown run. These 2 quarterbacks, though, each turning the ball over, each throwing their first interception. Talk about mistakes, you talk about turnovers. Could very well come down to that. Who has the fewest number of mistakes when you have these 2 teams that certainly light up the scoreboard?
Yeah, the defense is going to be a premium because the offenses are very high-powered, both of them averaging over 50 points a game. The Lions of Liberty doing it pretty much just throwing the ball. Sunrise, a little bit more balance, they can run and throw the ball. But the defenses, the secondary, that's going to be key. Someone's going to have to step up with a key turnover or key bat down on the 3rd down, as well as some pass rush from Sunrise's defense to make Tyler Rogers uncomfortable. If Tyler Rogers has time, he's going to pick you apart.
Again, our halftime score, Liberty and Sunrise Mountain deadlocked at 21. More scores straight ahead, including an update on a good one between Marco Ceniza and Ironwood Ridge. Pablo Rios will have a scoreboard update as the AIA365.com halftime show continues here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
It's summer, people.
Well, that was rude.
Can we stop? My top hat is melting.
Now may not be the ideal time to go holiday caroling, but it's the best time to get a Toyota. During Toyota's nationwide clearance event, right now, trade up to a 2012 Camry and get a $500 trade-in bonus, or get $1,000 lease assistance on Prius, $1,500 cash back on
All right, Pablo, you going to be ready to go here in a minute and a half?
cash back on Tundra. There's even 0%
Cool, thanks.
financing on 8 popular models, including Camry. Toyota's nationwide clearance event. It's the perfect time to get the Toyota you've always wanted. But the amazing deals won't last long. Visit your Valley Toyota dealers or valleytoyotadealers.com today. On approved credit through TFS or TMS. Prius TFS lease assistance applied first to amount due at commencement. Any remainder applied to capital cost reduction. Does not apply to Prius C, V, or plug-in models. All offers.
Pablo, they have 9 minutes on the clock.
See participating dealer for full details.
Are you at a high school
Sounds
game
good.
and wanting to know how your rival is doing down the street or across town? Or how about at an away game and wanting to keep everyone back home updated on the score? If so, then Max Prep's new mobile live scoring app, QuickScore, is what you need. QuickScore is designed to help high school sports fans stay informed with live updates from any game around town or across the country. To learn more and to sign up, visit maxpreps.com/QuickScore. That's QWIXCORE.
30 seconds to you, Pablo.
Ready to finish your college degree? Transfer to Grand Canyon University. Arizona's private Christian college, GCU offers comprehensive programs for both traditional and online students at exceptional values. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Contact us today for your personal transfer plan, detailed course schedule, and scholarship opportunities. Need to locate your transcripts? We'll help you find them. Visit transfertogcu.com.
You're live.
Are they at the studio? Because I don't hear You may not be feeding it to us. Washington did. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Liberty High School Spirit Line for their performance this evening. Quick halftime score. Over in the East Valley, Sororo 47, Cactus High School 7 at halftime.
Tomorrow lost to Paradise Valley. Paradise Valley lost to Veteran. Veteran got beat by Caddy. Sometimes it's somebody circumstance. They might be having a bad
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about our raffle for the 2000 very, very clean Saturn that's right down on the track. ticket's $10, but you can get 3 for $25. All proceeds go towards the Lions Parent Club and will eventually end up for our new marquee. So, Vanna White's down there. Win a ticket. Go on down. Check out the Saturn.
Water? Hold on, wait. Hold up, we got more. Three water? Two Diet Cokes.
Arizona Cardinals season
Thanks,
tickets
Pablo.
are on sale now.
Touchdown, Arizona! Larry Fitzgerald!
Don't
Hey,
miss
Craig,
a
do you want me to
minute
play
of
my
exciting
flasher, or do you want
Cardinals
me to
action
come
at
back?
University of Phoenix Stadium.
Duckett got him again! Touchdown! Larry Rose!
Oh, man.
For season ticket information, call 602-379-0102 or log
Want me to
on
just
to
merge 8 and 9 into one break and then just bring you back?
Red and white.
Arizona Cardinals. Play as many. Stand
All right.
as one.
I'm Professor Burke from the University of Farmers, and this is a pop quiz. How is insurance like fast food? Answer, for savings, the combo is the way to go. Yes, you want fries with that, and yes, you want to combine your auto and home policy with Farmers to save hundreds. I gotta stop scheduling these recording sessions so close to lunch.
If you want answers about saving money, you want a farmer's agent. We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
To speak with a farmer's agent in your community, call 888-96-FARMERS.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Arizona high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why most bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Arizona Interscholastic Association and the Arizona Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Buick, we think luxury should be something you can live in every day. Right where you are, wherever you are. It's an entirely new approach to luxury. And now, Buick is giving you an entirely new way to experience it. Introducing the Experience Buick Lease. Drive the Buick you want with the premium services you want, all included for 2 years. That's 2 years of hands-free calling, roadside assistance, and turn-by-turn navigation with OnStar. 2 years of news, sports, and commercial-free music from SiriusXM. And 2 years of routine maintenance that covers everything from oil changes to tire rotations. The Experience Buick Lease. It's a whole new lease on luxury. Maintenance Plan covers select scheduled maintenance up to 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. Visit experiencebuick.com for complete details. Visit OnStar.com for coverage and system limitations.
You're live.
Welcome back to Liberty High School as the Lions and Mustangs of Sunrise Mountain do battle here. Minutes away from second half and the start of the third quarter of a game that is tied at 21. Craig Rielu and Omar Smith here. A reminder, be sure and check out our season broadcast schedule to see if we're coming to your school. Next week we have a doubleheader with major power rankings on the line. It's a clash of the Titans when Saguaro travels to Desert Vista in our feature game. In our web exclusive matchup, Mountain Point and Brophy collide. Make sure your chin strap is tight for these heavyweights, and the only place you'll see them is right here on AIA365.com. Coverage begins at 7 every Friday night on AIA365.com. Taking a look at some of the scoring here in this first half, a game that was back and forth throughout. Liberty breaking into the end zone first. Tyler Rogers with a 3-yard run, but Sunrise Mountain with an immediate answer. Dylan Tuvel hooking up with Elroy Masters, 64 yards on the pass, tying the ball game up at 7. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. A Kyle Harms touchdown run by Liberty would give the Lions the lead after the first quarter. Second quarter dominated by Sunrise Mountain and one running back in particular, Corey Brown. A pair of touchdowns that would give Sunrise Mountain a 7-point lead, 21-14. But right before the end of the first half, Rogers again, this time through the air. Caleb Robinson, 15 yards with 13 seconds remaining on what was a 3rd and long. And that is why we have a tie ball game. The Lions riding some momentum into the locker room, maybe coming out as well with some momentum because they will get the ball to begin this third quarter. Murphy and Chad Bennett await the kick from Eric Matson. And Matson kicks it. End over end, short, far side of the 21-yard line. Again, Hunter takes it, coming to the wide side of the field. At the 30, cuts back to the 35, and then tackled at the 36-yard line. They kicked it to him once before, and he had a good return. The freshman does it again, Alex Hunter, this time to the 36-yard line.
If you're Sunrise Mountain, kicking the ball to a freshman, Alex Hunter, not a good idea. Because the 2 times he's touched the ball, it has resulted in huge game.
A wide receiver, but he lined up as a running back last week. Head coach Dan Philman trying to get him on the field as much as possible. Liberty football at its own 36-yard line, 1st and 10, going left to right. Rogers will work out of the shotgun. He's got Harms to his right. Little option, keeper. Rogers hits the edge and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Chased out by Colton Demers.
The one thing I thought Coach Philman would probably do is try to create more balance. They've had some success in the passing game, but they've been one-dimensional. They need to create some plays running the ball, and you see that first play out of halftime running the ball right now with quarterback Tyler Rogers.
From the 41, 2nd and 5. Quick pass near sideline. Robinson makes the grab, turns upfield, and pushed out of bounds just shy of the first down at the 45-yard line. That'll be a 3rd and short here for Liberty. The Lions 5 of 6 on 3rd down in that first half, including 2 third downs converted via the touchdown. This a 3rd and 1 from the 46. Draw play. Rogers starts, resets, goes back to his right, dives forward inside Sunrise Mountain territory at the 47-yard line.
3rd and 1. QB keep. Tyler Rogers did a good job getting outside, picked up a key block from Alex Martin, number 54, to open up the edge. And you see the mindset. They're trying to get the run game going. Liberty Lions, that is. They can sit back and pass at will. They got to create that balance.
First down, rolling as Rogers throws on the run. Ball is caught over his shoulder by Robinson. Running downfield to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Liberty. Nice throw, maybe even bigger catch by Caleb Robinson, who takes it 47 yards for the score.
They call Sunrise in man-to-man coverage, and defensive back Raymond Cobb, he's got his hands full trying to cover Caleb Robinson. Well-thrown ball, even better catch going up over his right shoulder. Good concentration, catching that ball, bringing it in, taking it into the house.
Second time they've connected, second straight possession those two have connected. Here's wide for the PAT. It is on its way, and it is good. Liberty retakes the lead. Not even a minute gone by in the third quarter. We've got a timeout. Lions 28, Mustangs 21 here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Looking for an amazing college experience? Grand Canyon University is the perfect place to pursue your degree. Our undergraduate and graduate programs for both traditional and online students are supported by a 60-year heritage of quality Christian education and will put you on the right path to finding your purpose. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Classes are starting weekly. Register now at gcupurpose.com.
Your Arizona Rattlers are the 2012 AFL World Champions. After a resounding and hard-fought victory in Arena Bowl 25, your Snakes have brought the Foster Trophy back to the desert where it belongs. Don't miss a single game next season as the Rattlers battle to defend their crown and title. 2013 season tickets are on sale now. Get a whole season of hard-hitting football for as low as $45. Call 602-514-TDTD to reserve yours today.
Did not take Liberty long at all. They are back in front on a quick drive, 4 plays, 64 yards. Rogers, a 47-yard pass to Caleb Robinson, 57 seconds into this third quarter. Craig Real alongside Omar Smith, our engineer Ed Knight, Brett Harmon back in the studio. And Liberty for the first time since the first quarter in front. Here's the kickoff, little short moon ball, middle of the field, it bounces, and scooping up the ground ball is Elijah Castro, and immediately tackled at the 21-yard line. Swarmed under by Liberty, and Sunrise Mountain finds itself down 7 here.
Coach Philman, he must have had some talk to these guys at halftime because they come out here in this third quarter ready to play. And that touchdown set up by the balance of the run game. They had 3 run plays, 1 quick hitch. Sunrise Mountain had to play man coverage, and that's when the Lions beat them over the top. Now the ball's in the hands of this offense. Let's see if they can rally.
Neiman Sneed, the quarterback, at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, draw play. Sneed keeps it himself, bottled up, nowhere to go. Forced backwards by Clint Petticord, who got the start at linebacker tonight over Zach Neal. No gain.
Clint Petticord with a tackle. But defensive end Marcus Cheney did a good job forcing Sneed back inside. Sneed wanted to go outside. Cheney was sitting right there, so he had to run right into the arms of Clinton Petticord. Good team defense right there by the Lions.
2nd and 10, ball placed middle of the field to the 21-yard line. Back to pass, looking, wanting to go to Masters, double team, the ball is overthrown and almost intercepted. Hitting him right in his hands, Kyle Anilau had it, dropped it.
Unfortunate that Anilau dropped that interception. But number 78 defensive end Zach Brockway created great pressure. He was pretty much unblocked. Neiman Sneed, as soon as he got the ball from the center, he saw big 78 in his vision, so he had to throw that ball. The timing was messed up. Masters couldn't get to the ball. Safety Anilau was right there on the spot.
Masters split wide to the right here on this 3rd and 10 for the 21-yard line. Sneed in the pocket with time. He'll throw to the right sideline. Castro cuts back, looking for some move up the field. And allow in on the tackle, slows him down at the 30-yard line. Shy of a first down by, will depend on the spot here. Castro looks like they're going to give him the first down, a gain of 10. It's right there, far side of the field at that first down marker. Thought maybe initially he was going to be stopped short.
Yeah, the Mustangs getting a charitable spot from the rest. Because from my eye, it didn't seem like Elijah got to that first down marker. He made a heck of a play. He caught the ball with 5 yards to go to get to the marker with two defenders in front of him. He made guys miss, was able to lean forward. I didn't think he got the first down, but the refs thought otherwise.
Richard V., our referee, signals first down. Sunrise Mountain here with 9:22 to go in this third quarter. The drive will continue for the Mustangs, going right to left, and they're away Whites. Snead again out of the gun. Handoff, this time going straight ahead. Corey Brown getting his number called and maybe getting yard, if that. Trying to go into the teeth of the Liberty defense, and Marcus Cheney.
The Liberty Lion defense.
Marcus Cheney did a good job getting some penetration, but linebacker Alex Smith came and filled that gap. I'm really impressed by this Lions defense. They do a good job staying disciplined and doing their job and relying on the guy next to them to do their job.
Brown credited for a yard. So 2nd and 9 from the 32-yard line. Greg Garrett checking in at tailback here. Snead looking to throw. Wants to go to Masters. Coming across the middle. Ball is batted. Tipped. Incomplete. Once again, Anilau on the coverage. Getting a hand in the passing lane. Good defense.
Anilau doing a good job coming out of his break, breaking downhill, and not interfering with Masters, but to get that left hand and knock that ball down, resulting in a 3rd and long.
3rd and 9 here as the Liberty faithful rise, stomp their feet, cheer on their defense. Masters split wide to the right. Snead backpedals 2 steps, looking, lost it. To the sideline, it is incomplete. Looking for Castro, but getting a hand on it, Gabe Garcia. And this Liberty secondary coming out inspired here in the second half.
This whole team is inspired. Whatever Coach Philman told these guys at halftime, he struck a chord because the offense came out, scored. Special teams come out, makes a big play. Defense, a drop pick and two straight bat downs to result in a 3 and out for the most part. Great job by this Liberty Lions offense, defense, and special teams here in the third quarter.
4th and 9, Neiman Snead out of the shotgun, though he'll punt it and kick it good. Liberty had no one back. It bounces inside the 30 and will take a nice little roll down at the 21-yard line. So Sunrise Mountain, according to head coach James Carter, we don't punt. They use their quarterback, and Snead does a good job. Down to the 21-yard line here is where Liberty will begin this possession 4 minutes into the third quarter.
Now this Liberty team is playing with, I'll take a turn from a lot of the youngsters right now, swag. They're playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of swagger. It's going to be up to this Sunrise Mountain defense to eliminate that. This defense is going to have to step up and make a play. They don't want Liberty to go up 2 touchdowns and continue this momentum going.
A Tyler Rogers touchdown pass to Caleb Robinson. The difference in this one right now, 28-21 in favor of the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Rogers out of the gun. Here comes the blitz. Running play straight ahead. Past the blitzing linebackers. Kyle Harms takes it 9 yards to the 30-yard line.
I'm sure that's a term that you probably never used, Craig. Swag. Have you ever used that term?
I don't have it. I hang out with people who have swag. That's why I work with you.
Well, it's rubbing off. Hang out with me, you'll have more swag by the end of the season.
I don't have one of those things that you have on your fingers, one of those giant rocks, rings, championship, Arena Bowl championship. I don't have one of those.
Well, I got enough. I might be able to lend you one.
True, you do. 2nd and 1. Rogers, hands off. First down, sprinting to the left side. Right past everyone, Kyle Harms clears the 40 to the 41-yard line, a gain of 11.
The momentum keeps rolling for Liberty Lions. They're feeling good about themselves. Everything that they're doing is clicking, and we talked about it coming out of halftime. If they can create some balance, they should be fine. This run is going to force Sunrise Mountain to play man-to-man, and that's when Liberty can beat them over the top with the pass.
I misspoke. 38-yard line is where they put this football. 1st and 10. 3 down linemen for Sunrise Mountain. They'll bring 5. Pass downfield. Brandon Murphy makes the catch, and he'll take it to midfield. Another first down, a gain of 12, but there is a marker down. And an eligible man downfield against Liberty. It's the second such call against the Lions here today.
Indication is ineligible man downfield.
So that will wipe out the first down play. And they walk off the 10 yards and put the football at the 28-yard line, 1st and 20.
All right, we talked about Sunrise Mountain finding a way to get a stop. Now, they're in a situation where the ball is in their court. All right, it's 1st and 20. They're going to find a way to get a stop. It should be now.
Alex Hunter, the 6'2 freshman wideout, split to the left, solo. 3 other receivers to the right. 1st and 20 from the 28-yard line. Rogers awaiting the shotgun snap. Handoff, Harms finding some room up the field and gone. Splitting the defense. Harms at the 30. High step 20. At the 10, the 5, and did he get in? Down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Liberty. 72-yard run for senior Kyle Harms.
That offensive line did a great job getting pushed, latching onto defenders, and creating a huge seam for Kyle Harms to run through. And defensively, there was no safeties back. No cover 2 shell, no cover 1. The safeties were down by the line of scrimmage, so once Harms got past the line of scrimmage and those linebackers, he was gone with the win.
Tyler White on for the PAT. Kick is on its way, and it is good. 35-21. Liberty extending its lead to 2 touchdowns as they have scored 21 unanswered points from the end of the second quarter to here in the third quarter. Kyle Harms, the replay here on AIA365.com for those watching on your laptop or at home on your desktop. Gets away and almost at the end, tracked down by Raymond Cobb, but able to get in the end zone, cross the plane, 72 yards for the score, and Liberty has its largest lead of the game.
Balance. Being able to run, being able to pass. This offense is clicking on all cylinders. Now the Sunrise Mountain offense is going to have to rally their troops and score right here to cut this lead to 7.
Rattle on, Rattler Nation. Join your 2012 Arena Bowl champion Arizona Rattlers as they defend their title. You've still got time to get your 2013 season tickets. Go to azrattlers.com for more information. Here's the kickoff by Liberty. Line drive down the middle of the field. It bounces to the 15 and hightails it into the end zone for a touchback. Sunrise Mountain has shown it can score against this Liberty defense. However, they have not done so since 3 minutes remained in the second quarter. And their first possession here in the second half resulted in a punt. And that was with Neiman Sneed at quarterback. We'll see what head coach James Carter decides to do under center. It will be Sneed remaining as the signal caller. 1st and 10 from the 20. Working out of the shotgun. 3-man rush. Running play. Castro hit it. And he's been taken down for loss. Still on his feet, however. tries to get something out of nothing, lowers his shoulder down the near sideline. How about that play by Elijah Castro?
Wow.
Should have been taken down for a loss instead.
Jacob Walters had him tackled for the most part in the backfield, but you could just see the determination and the will of Elijah Castro to make something happen. He's such a physical runner to be only 5'9", 170. Phenomenal effort by Elijah Castro.
Walters had him wrapped up and basically not flinging him down, but flinging him to the sideline. A gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Now Snead turns to his right, looks at the sideline. He'll change up the play here. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Castro in the backfield. He'll get the call. Castro straight ahead to the 30-yard line. Enough for a first down. And Sunrise Mountain here, if they want to get back in this ball game, they're going to have to rely on their playmakers, Castro and Masters.
And I would throw Corey Brown in the mix, and I'm surprised we haven't seen Corey Brown yet this half carry the ball. When he carried the ball in the first half, he had success. Now, this offensive line is bigger and stronger than Liberty's defensive line. And sometimes you might need to change it up. Put your power back in there on first down to get you in 2nd and short.
This is a 3rd and short. They place the ball just shy of the 30-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Castro straight ahead, stiff arms the defender. He's got a first down, hightailing it over the right side for a couple of more yards up near the 40 before he is finally brought down. The chains will move. Here with 5:35 to play, 3rd quarter. And
now, the Sunrise Mountain offense has some firepower. You got Elijah Castro, you got Neiman Snead, you got Masters on the outside, and you still got Corey Brown. So they can make things happen. They just got to be consistent and execute.
From the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Coffee, the wide receiver, sent in motion to the right side. Instead, it's an inside give to Castro, but a flag thrown. Might have been before the snap. And a false start against Sunrise Mountain. 9 penalties against the Mustangs.
This Mustang offense shooting themselves in the foot, so to speak, in the first half and here in the second half with these costly penalties.
Had 8 in the first half. And I'd say about half of them, maybe even more than half, have been procedure and false start penalties. So now a 1st and 15 from the 33-yard line here. Sunrise Mountain trailing by 14. Snead, the quarterback, he's got Brown near him. They'll swing it out to Brown out of the backfield and just over his fingertips, incomplete.
Brown not known for catching the ball out of the backfield. Now, if I'm going to throw it to someone out of the backfield, it's going to be Elijah Castro. He has 15 catches for 232 yards and 4 touchdowns. If I'm going to hand it off up the middle in between the tackles, go with Brown.
Brown stays in at tailback. 2 receivers to the right. Tuvell in, looking, he'll throw, firing it upfield. It's intercepted. Picked up at the 45-yard line. Alex Smith racing down the far sideline. Cuts back at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Liberty. The pick 6. 45 yards. Alex Smith on the return.
Dylan Tavell looking, eyeing down the receiver, throwing it right down the middle of the field, right into the hands of Alex Smith. Telegraphed the pass, didn't look off, eyed his receiver from the inception of the play. And once Alex Smith gets the ball in his hands, no one's going to deny him from getting in the end zone.
Extra point by Wyatt is good. And Liberty now in front, 42-21 with 4:48 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Alex Smith with his first interception of the season. As we get a look at the play on AIA365.com, Dylan Tuvell comes into the ball game and immediately throws an interception. And Smith takes it down the left sideline with a good cutback at the 10 to score the third touchdown of the quarter for Liberty. And this one is quickly almost gotten out of reach for Sunrise Mountain. They have not shown they can do anything, offense or defense, here coming out of the locker room.
Liberty just executing at a high level. They came out, they know they want to go undefeated. This is their rival. They're going to do whatever they can to get this W, and it is shown here in the third quarter.
Here's the kickoff, high end over end, and it'll be Haleman starting upfield at the 20 and brought down at the 21-yard line. Sunrise Mountain uses those two quarterbacks. We saw, for the most part, Sneed, and then the decision to go with Tuvell to throw the ball because he is the better passer of the two, but that time a mistake. And a team that came in without any interception has now thrown two. Neiman Sneed returns in at quarterback. Castro to his right. Sneed will keep it himself. Straight ahead. Wrapped up by Zach Neal at the 25-yard line. Gain of 4.
A lot of people say if you got two quarterbacks, then you have no quarterbacks. But talking to Coach Carter, he says he likes a two-quarterback system, and it's not working right now. Sometimes you gotta have that continuity. If you just stick with one guy, even if he's more mobile or he can't throw as good as the other guy, sometimes you need that continuity for the offensive perspective as a whole offensive team. And you got guys going in and out in between series. You just have no familiarity from the receiver perspective.
Need to pass on 2nd and 6. Upfield looking. It is tipped, intercepted at midfield. Alex Ochoa off the deflection.
It's going. This secondary has been playing on fire this half. Getting hands on balls. Defensive back Kyle Analau going up highest point, tipping it. Alex Ochoa diving for the interception, getting pressure up front. This defense is playing well at all levels. Defensive line, linebacker, and secondary.
They were looking for Blake Wisniewski upfield. Instead, it got tipped, and Ochoa comes up with the football. Liberty, the offense, returns to the field. Rogers steps up in the pocket, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to throw upfield. Maybe a yard gain to the 48. Well, maybe no gain on the play.
In that particular play, Tyler Rogers in the shotgun. All the receivers were going for bombs. So you can see the mindset of Coach Philman. He's trying to put the nail in the coffin right here, right now.
2nd and 10. Running play. Finding some room. Harm spinning away and then met by Raymond Cobb at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play. That'll be 3rd down. Excuse me, to the 44-yard line.
3rd and 1. Would be surprised if we don't see a quarterback sneak or quarterback ISO with Tyler Rogers.
And here's Rogers sprinting and cut down from behind, and a flag comes down as well. Dylan Freemark with the ankle grab on Rogers, preventing the first down. But we're going to have a hold against Liberty.
2 series ago, it was 3rd and short, and they went with that same play. And Sunrise Mountain was ready for it. Right tackle Alex Martin had to hold on to that defensive end, which resulted in a penalty.
So a 3rd and short, now a 3rd and long, although now the discussion for head coach James Carter is, do you decline the penalty because the result of the play was not a first down, but now they'll accept the penalty and back up Liberty to its own 44-yard line. They need to get to the Sunrise Mountain 43, a 3rd and 13 for the Liberty Lions, who lead it 42-21 with 2:48 to go, 3rd quarter.
They've had success going at Raymond Cobb, number 14, on 3rd and longs.
2 receivers to either side. Rogers in the pocket, now flush to his left, looking, throws. It is incomplete. Looking for Brandon Murphy, but well out of his reach, and it's 4th down.
Well, the Mustangs come up with their first stop. Let's see if this can create some momentum for Sunrise Mountain in this offensive team that hasn't had much success here in the 3rd quarter.
Now the 4th turnover, 3rd interception, results in the offense going 3 and out here for Liberty. The bad snap tipped back to him by Ochoa. Good job to get off the kick. Castro will have to wait until it bounces, and it'll be down by Liberty, but a snap almost over the head of Ochoa, but able to tip it back to him and get off a good kick. They'll be down at the 25-yard line.
Great job by Ochoa to go up and jump and bring that ball in, because if he doesn't get a grab on this ball and get this punt off, it could have been disastrous for the Liberty Lions and gave some well-needed momentum to Sunrise Mountain.
Ball just past the 25-yard line as Dylan Tuvel returns at quarterback with receivers 2 to either side. 1st and 10. 3-man rush. They drop 8. Tuvel with plenty of time. Fires upfield. Masters makes the grab. Loses the football. He broke one tackle, and then the ball stripped from behind. The officials will peel the players off one another. Who's fighting for that football at the bottom of the field? It's Liberty football. Kyle Anelo with the fumble recovery.
Corey Masters coming on the crossing route. Does a good job catching the ball, getting upfield. Just doesn't protect it. And this swarming defense, it's like shark in the water and they see or smell blood. They're all over it. Creating turnover after turnover after turnover here in the second half.
3rd straight turnover by Sunrise Mountain. Their 5th of the game. And with 2:11 to play in the quarter, Liberty has it at the Sunrise Mountain 36-yard line. And before the first down play, false start against Liberty. Now this 3rd quarter is not what head coach James Carter expected or wanted coming out of the locker room. His team has surrendered 21 points and 3 turnovers. Rogers out of the shotgun on 1st and 15. Kyle Harms bounces to the outside and out of bounds. Run out at the 35-yard line. And slow to get up. Jonathan Solari, who gets credited for the tackle, but he gets up a little wobbly. He has no idea where he's going, where he's at.
Yeah, he was walking to the wrong sideline.
Now he sprints off the field. Well, they're going to send it back in. The ref says, no, you got to sit out at least a play here. Get checked out. His
player safety is the most important thing. Good job by the ref saying, no. Go see the doc. Go get your wits about you. You're not playing on this down.
He got up slow and then kind of headed towards the Liberty huddle and then stumbled some more, and they finally get him off the field. 35-yard line here. 2nd and 9 for Liberty. Rogers, play action fake, quick slant. It's caught by Robinson. He breaks free. There he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. Caleb Robinson, the hat trick. And another touchdown for the Lions. He scored from 15 yards, 47 yards, and now 35 yards.
Ran a quick slant on Raymond Cobb. And Raymond Cobb is having a game that he's going to want to forget. He ran a quick slant, dove for the tackle, missed it. There was no safety here, safety help. Results in a huge touchdown to widen this lead.
Hard to believe, Omar, but we were tied at 21 at the half. Look at that scoreboard now. Liberty 49-21 with just under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Caleb Robinson with his third touchdown reception of the game, his 7th of the season. And head coach Dan Philman, what was said at the half, not just to spark the offense, but the defense as well, forcing 3 turnovers, and the offense capitalizing on 2 of the 3.
I think he just lit a fire under his guys, and yes, the turnovers help, and the guys get excited, but that defense is playing with a lot more emotion, a lot more passion from the onset of this half, and they haven't stopped.
Last year's game, 64-29, Liberty with the win. Liberty trying to go to 4-0 all-time against its rival just down the street. Here's the kickoff, sidewinding, far side, it bounces to the 10, and picked up at the 1-yard line and lateraled behind. Castro has it, looking for some room, dancing his way upfield. He's at the 15, and that is where he is dropped. All right, I want to put yourself in head coach James Carter's shoes. You look at that scoreboard, you're down 28 points, just like that. What do you tell your kids?
If I'm Coach Carter, I'm telling my kids, don't worry about the score. Let's just score on this drive. We're not going to make up a 28-point lead like that. We need to score, be efficient with the ball, not turn the ball over. Let's score right now, go 28-49, and then go from there.
Sunrise Mountain has turned it over on its last 3 possessions. This drive begins at its own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Snead under center, and everyone moves but the center. And the procedure penalty will put the football at the 10-yard line. Never good when half your offensive line shifts to the right and the center just stands over the football.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you run this fly motion offense, you got to have impeccable timing. And this is the 4th time that's happened tonight, where the motion comes and the timing between the quarterback saying, hey, snap me the ball, and the center actually doing it is just a little off kilter.
So now from the 10-yard line, 1st and 15. Masters lined up near side. Castro, they fake the fly sweep, running play. Finding a hole over the right side is Greg Garrett to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 11 on the play.
Greg Garrett, bigger stature back compared to Elijah Castro. It's kind of cut out of the same mold of Corey Brown. Did a good job on 1st down with some good O-line play there.
2nd and 4. Snead bracketed by Brown and Garrett. They'll give it to Garrett. This time coming to the near side. He's got a 1st down. High steps the defender at the 40. Still on his feet. Midfield and finally stopped at the 48-yard line. Greg Garrett back-to-back times number called, and he takes it inside Liberty territory.
Good job by Neiman Snead, holding that play fake, making that defensive end settle his feet, because the defensive end didn't know if Gary had the ball or if Snead had the ball. And once Gary got outside, he was off to the races. Good changeup. Sometimes it's good to get a different back end, give the defense something different, something new to look at.
Gain of 31 to the 48-yard line. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. Snead, this time they'll give it to Castro on the fly sweep. Turns the corner, downfield he goes. Castro in the open field and tackled at the 25-yard line.
Coach Carter doing a good job. Him and Steve Decker hit him with the power back twice. Come with the smaller stature, shifty, quick guy. This would be a great time to play action and take a shot up top.
That play gained 23 to the 25 of Liberty. Snead out of the gun. Flanked on either side. And he's got Masters as a wide out to the right. Ball comes loose. They fake the fly sweep. Castro and Snead. Miscommunication, but able to fall back on that football was Snead and not lose another one.
Definite miscommunication between Snead and Castro. Snead was anticipating he was just going to hand the ball to Castro. Castro was anticipating the read option, and the ball ended up on the ground. Luckily for Sunrise Mountain, Neiman Snead was able to get on top of that ball.
The quarter has come to an end. Liberty outscores Sunrise Mountain 28-0, and they've got the lead 49-21 as we head to the fourth here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
It's summer, people.
Well, that was rude.
Can we stop? My top hat is melting.
Now may not be the ideal time to go holiday caroling, but it's the best time to get a Toyota. During Toyota's nationwide clearance event, right now, trade up to a 2012 Camry and get a $500 trade-in bonus, or get $1,000 lease assistance on Prius, $1,500 cash back on RAV4, or up to $3,000 cash back on Tundra. There's even 0% financing on 8 popular models, including Camry. Toyota's nationwide clearance event. It's the perfect time to get the Toyota you've always wanted. But the amazing deals won't last long. Visit your Valley Toyota dealers or valleytoyotadealers.com today. On approved credit through TFS or TMS. Prius TFS lease assistance applied first to amount due at commencement. Any remainder applied to capital cost reduction. Does not apply to Prius C, V, or plug-in models. All offers on new 2012 models and 9412. See participating dealer for full details.
Ready to finish your college degree? Transfer to Grand Canyon University. Arizona's private Christian college, GCU offers comprehensive programs for both traditional and online students at exceptional values. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Contact us today for your personal transfer plan, detailed course schedule, and scholarship opportunities. Need to locate your transcripts? We'll help you find them. Visit transfertogcu.com.
Arizona Cardinals season tickets are on sale now.
Touchdown, Arizona! Larry Fitzgerald!
Don't miss a minute of exciting Cardinals action at University of Phoenix Stadium.
Dockett got him again! Touchdown! Harry Rose!
Oh, man!
For season ticket information, call 602-379-0102 or log on to azcardinals.com.
A sea of red and white.
Arizona Cardinals. Play as many. Stand as one.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Liberty High School, where the Lions lead Sunrise Mountain 49-21. Sunrise Mountain with possession at the Liberty 29-yard line, looking at a 2nd and 14. Sunrise Mountain needs points, needs a lot, need them in a hurry. Snead looking, rolling to his right, and then pushed out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Takes a tumble over the kicking net. That'll be 3rd down.
Miscue after miscue after miscue. The ball is on the ground entirely too much for the Sunrise Mountain offense. And regardless if you're down by several touchdowns, you still got to execute and take care of the ball from the quarterback position.
So a 3rd and long here. Snead goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 3rd and 12. He works out of the shotgun in the pocket, sliding his feet to his left. Now he'll take off, looking. Sneed to the 25 and the 20. And tackled at the 19-yard line, shy of a first down. Gains 8. And no question here, Sunrise Mountain has got to go for it.
Sneed wanted to get the ball to number 81, Sam Diggs, but he only read his one receiver and then decided to tuck it and run.
30 seconds into the fourth quarter, and Sunrise Mountain looking at a 4th and 4 at the Liberty 19-yard line. Sneed rolls right, looking, he'll throw. It is dropped. The tight end Wisniewski had it right in his stomach. Try to pivot towards the end zone, and he drops it. Those are plays you got to make when you're down.
Yeah, without a doubt. But it just seems like the morale of this offense is just down in the dumps, and they're not paying attention to detail. These mistakes that they're making is just not paying attention to detail, whether it be the quarterback catching the ball from the snap and taking care of it. Masters holding on to the ball. Tight end Wisniewski just catching the ball and protecting it. Little things.
Now Tyler Rogers and this explosive offense return. The option end around blown up by Sunrise Mountain. Brandon Murphy had it, looked up, and saw a bunch of white shirts. Coleman Maurer. It's a loss of 9 to the 10. Coach Dan Phelan might have just wanted to see how that play worked against an opponent.
Yeah, when you're up 21-49, you can dig deeper into that bag of tricks when you got such a comfortable lead.
So a 2nd and 19 as Liberty's backed up at its own 10-yard line. Moving right to left. Rogers out of the gun. Keeps it himself. He's at the 20. Tries to cut back. A couple more yards to the 22. Stopped by Corey Brown along with Greg Garrett. And now Liberty is staring at a 3rd and long.
8, 2, 2, 2, run. You have run the 50-50 raffle.
3rd and 7 from the 22-yard line as we hit the 10-minute mark of this ball game. Liberty, if you missed the 3rd quarter, outscored Sunrise Mountain 28-0. Twice scoring as results of a turnover or taking advantage of a turnover. Rogers, play action fake, jumps, throws upfield, incomplete, looking for Hunter. Also in on the play was Murphy, and here comes the flag.
Hellman on the coverage on Murphy. Thought he defended it fairly well. I think he might have had that left arm around Murphy, and that's what brought on the flag.
And defensive pass interference will give Liberty the automatic first down at the 39-yard line. The Liberty Lions trying to go to 5-0, number 5 in the power rankings. Sunrise Mountain came in with an identical 4-0 record, number 7 in the power rankings. From the 38-yard line is where they spot the football. 1st and 10. 3 wide to the right side. Running play. Harms to his left. Cuts back at the 40-yard line. Keeps his feet moving to the 42 as he gains 4 yards. And Liberty now trying to chew up some of that clock.
Yeah, and that offensive line doing a good job getting pushed, creating seams for Kyle Harms. If you're Kyle Harms, you got to protect the ball. Get out of harm's way, get down when you need to, and let the clock run.
3 seniors on that offensive line. Gage Gibson, the left tackle, left guard Cody Ferreira, and the right guard Jake Herrick. Not a very big offensive line, but very well sound. 2nd down, Rogers looking to throw. Now he'll take off. Upfield he goes and forced out near midfield. Brown and Deemers right there, making sure he did not get any further, but he does get enough for a first down.
On that particular play, it was a play-action fake, and the freshman, number 12, Alex Hunter, was in the game on a slant route. If Tyler Rogers was able to get rid of that ball and deliver it to Hunter, it was a touchdown guaranteed because there was nobody in the middle of the field. And defensive back Ron Will was out of position.
From the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Calling in his own numbers. Rogers straight ahead, sprinting into the secondary at the 30. Breaks a tackle, 20. Cuts back, and down he goes at the 17-yard line. Corey Brown prevents a touchdown run. Tyler Rogers doing it all here tonight.
I will say this. Considering how important Tyler Rogers is to your offense and your whole team, he is pretty much everything. I don't know how many times I would be calling run plays for him to run the ball when I'm up 28 points.
To the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Liberty showing no signs of slowing down here. Here's a quick screen near side. Robinson makes the grab and then upended at the 11-yard line. Kyle Contreras and Corey Brown both there.
Coach Philman in this Liberty offense not taking their foot off the gas pedal at all. They want to put up style points. It's a rivalry game. They want to set a tone to Sunrise Mountain. Hey, you guys may be good, but you're not ready to play with us, and we're going to show you that.
Making a statement is Liberty here, not just to its rival, but the rest of Division III. After the gain of 6 on the pass play, 2nd and 4 from the 11-yard line. Rogers backing up, looking to throw. He's got a wide open receiver, Tyler White, into the end zone, touchdown. He slipped through down the right side. Liberty has another touchdown.
Tyler Rogers knows his man coverage. There's no safety help. So Tyler White, all he has to do is get an inside release on defensive back John Drago, and that's what happened. Inside release, there's no safety help. Rogers throws it inside, easy pitch and catch for a score.
Rogers with a touchdown pass, his 4th. He also has one rushing. Is White, who caught the touchdown, kicks the extra point, and it is good. Timeout on the field with 7:20 to play. All Liberty. The Lions lead Sunrise Mountain 56-21 here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
At Buick, we think luxury should be something you can live in every day. Right where you are, wherever you are. It's an entirely new approach to luxury. And now, Buick is giving you an entirely new way to experience it. Introducing the Experience Buick Lease. Drive the Buick you want with the premium services you want, all included for 2 years. That's 2 years of hands-free calling, roadside assistance, and turn-by-turn navigation with OnStar. 2 years of news, sports, and commercial-free music from SiriusXM. And 2 years of routine maintenance that covers everything from oil changes to tire rotations. The Experience Buick Lease. It's a whole new lease on luxury. Maintenance plan covers select scheduled maintenance up to 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. Visit experiencebuick.com for complete details. Visit OnStar.com for coverage and system limitations.
"49 straight points scored by the Liberty Lions as they are running away from their neighbors to the south. 56-21 is the score here. The last touchdown, Tyler White with the score from 11 yards. And here is the kickoff. Elijah Castro working up the left sideline, trying to break free. He's at the 30, still on his feet, past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Too many turnovers, though, here for Sunrise Mountain. 3 in the third quarter, 5 for the game. And this one was basically put to bed in that third quarter when Liberty outscored Sunrise Mountain 28-0. Craig Real alongside Omar Smith as the Liberty Lions one of 8 undefeated teams in Division III. They will continue that mark, and Sunrise Mountain, unless they can come up with a miracle here, will suffer its first defeat. And we have our first sack as Tuvel gets wrapped up and dropped by Marcus Cheney, his second sack of the season.
Marcus Cheney been playing well all game long. When you talk about successful defenses and what makes a defense good, it's consistent and impactful plays at all levels. The D-line, you got Marcus Cheney. Linebacker position, you got number 10, Alex Smith, who got a pick 6. In the secondary, you got Alex Ochoa, Chad Bennett, who's leading the team in tackles. So at all 3 levels of this defense, they got impact players.
2nd and 26. Tuvel remains in the ball game. Out of the shotgun snap, handoff Castro, and he's taken down. Another loss coming in from the right side. Wow. Cheney once again.
Cheney is a beast. He's not done making plays. And that third quarter was all about the secondary getting turnovers and pass breakups on third down. He's like, hey, I want to make some plays too. I want my name in the paper, and he's getting it done.
Halfway through this fourth quarter, and it's 3rd and a mile for Sunrise Mountain. Call it 3rd and 29 officially from the 24. Tuvel in the pocket. He'll throw deep, up in the air, left side, and it is incomplete. Looking for Masters, and some good coverage on the play once again. And allow that secondary is basically just shut down this Sunrise Mountain receiving corps.
Yeah, and what they've done was just pretty much double Elroy Masters and dared this Sunrise Mountain team to beat them running the ball, and they just couldn't do it.
4th and 29, and Dylan Tuvel, the quarterback, out to the team's punter in the ball game here. No one back for Liberty. Here's the kick by Tuvel. End over end, short, and it'll take a nice roll inside the 40, still bouncing up and down past the 30 and down at the 26-yard line. Did you know that driving a new Buick is now easier than ever? The experienced Buick lease. Get the Buick you want with the premium services you expect for 2 years as part of the incredible lease deals you'll find only at your Valley Buick GMC dealers. Get to your nearest dealer today or log on to experiencebuick.com. Liberty football and the fans cheering because there's going to be a new quarterback. Tyler Rogers, his day is done, and not a bad day. The second-year starter with 4 touchdown passes and a touchdown run. Tyler Wyatt, with 5.5 minutes to go, comes in. The team's wide receiver, the sophomore, also the backup quarterback. And before his first snap, we've got a delay of game against this Liberty offense that has made wholesale changes on its offensive front. Head coach Dan Philman going to his bench here for the final 5.5 minutes.
And they got the big freshman, number 12, Alex Hunter, in the game. Wouldn't be surprised with 5:30 left. He doesn't get the ball in his hands and make something happen.
Wyatt calls his own number, sprinting up the middle past the 25 to about the 26-yard line, gaining those yards that they lost on the delay of game. You look at what's ahead for Liberty here. They'll head out on the road once again at Copper Canyon next week, and then 3 of their final 4 games will be right here on their home field.
And that's a good situation to be in. They've had their road test early. Looks like they're gonna go to 5-0 here with only 2 road games left. So Liberty's gonna be a force to be reckoned with come playoff time.
A false start before the 2nd and 9 snap. Meanwhile, for Sunrise Mountain, they'll return home next week, host Peoria, before they have back-to-back road games at North and at Paradise Valley. 2nd and 14 from the 22-yard line here as we play with inside 5 minutes of this Northwest rivalry. Although with Liberty now winning 4 straight contests, all 4 meetings, I don't know how much of a rivalry it can be. Running play straight ahead, over the right side for a couple. And we'll set up a 3rd down here. Is getting the carry for the first time, Connor Massoud. And on 3rd down, a timeout is going to be called, stopping the clock with 4:25 to go. Last year, 64-29. The first 2 meetings, a little bit closer than that, but here just a dominating performance in the second half.
Yeah, without a doubt. Coach Philman got these guys ready to play after halftime. Sunrise Mountain had some momentum going into halftime. But I think the difference was Sunrise Mountain just couldn't move the ball offensively, and the turnovers and the miscues is what put them behind the 8 ball. And Liberty came out offensively, and Tyler Rogers and Caleb Robinson and Harms, they just came out not missing a beat offensively, but that Liberty defense came out in the second half and just made plays. The secondary stepped up, pass rush was there, and the pick 6 was pretty much the nail in the coffin.
I mean, they have shut down an offense that has been averaging more than 56 points a game, and 21 points in the first half, absolutely nothing here in the 3rd and 4th quarters.
Yeah, you got to commend defensive coordinator for Liberty, Mark Smith. He did a great job making halftime adjustments and getting these guys in the right position to make plays, and the players made the plays here on the field.
3rd and 12, Tyler Wyatt with the option pitch to Massoud, and he is hit, and down he goes at about the 22-yard line, losing a couple. But right now, Liberty just wants that clock to run down. Avoid the long lines at the gate. Buy your tickets in advance online. Print at home and save time. Go to gettix.net. Enjoy the convenience that you expect at major sporting events. Now available for this key high school football matchup. Brophy against Mountain Point next Friday night at Phoenix College. It's the new way to get ticks for high school sports. Gettix.net. Here's the punt. High, very high, but way, way short. Not a good kick at all for Alex Ochoa. Will be down at the 40-yard line. That is about an 18-yard punt for Liberty.
Now, if I'm Coach Carter, I'm telling my guys, hey, the game might be over for the most part, but let's go out, put a drive together, put some points on the board to make the score look more respectable.
At least get something positive, some positive taste as you go back into that locker room and make what is a short trip back to your school. In the pocket, Snead rolling to his left on 1st and 10. He throws to the sideline, incomplete. Defender might have gotten a hand on that as they were trying to connect with Jovial Bungay, but there was Kyle Anelo once again.
Number 6, Jovial Bungay on that. Falls incomplete.
Snead throws the out route, but he throws it late, and that's one thing you can't do is throw an out route late. The defender was able to get his hand in there and knock the ball out. Snead's got to be more decisive in his decision-making.
2nd and 10 from the Liberty 40-yard line. Snead awaiting the snap. He's got it in the pocket. Steps up. He'll launch deep right side. Looking incomplete. About 3 yards ahead of the receiver, Sam Diggs. It'll be 3rd down.
Now, Snead has a very live, very strong arm. Could work on his accuracy, but you see the arm strength there. Just a quick flick of the wrist, and it's 40 yards downfield.
6 feet, 205 pounds. He's got big, strong legs. He'll call his own number on 3rd and 10. Mistake. Can't get away. He'll lose a yard to the 41. Nowhere to go as the pocket collapses around him. And the offensive struggles here for Sunrise Mountain continue.
Linebacker Jacob Walters doing a good job staying in his gap, waiting for Neiman Snead to come back to him.
3 minutes remaining, and a 3rd and 11 from the 41-yard line here for Sunrise Mountain. They'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers, 4 to the right side. Masters by himself to the left. Snead He'll go downfield. It is incomplete. They're looking for coffee, but Alec Riley had a better shot at that one, and the Liberty offense will turn on the field here for the final 2:43. Tonight's broadcast is a copyrighted property of the Arizona Interscholastic Association and Pure Energy Sports Productions. Any unauthorized rebroadcast, retransmission, or use for any reason is strictly prohibited without written permission by the AIA and Pure Energy Sports Productions. Liberty is just about at its average as far as points per game. The defense right there as well. 9 new starters, 8 sacks on the season, and they have completely shut down this Sunrise Mountain offense. As Masood getting the carry, taking it up to the 43-yard line. Impressed by this Liberty offense, that quick strike, quick release of Tyler Rogers, and then when you have your quarterback who is just as good throwing the ball as he is running the football as your leading rusher, that's a dangerous combination.
Very much so. Tyler Rogers is a phenomenal player, mobile, makes all the throws, great decision maker. He's going to take this Liberty Lions team very far this year.
Masood carries on 2nd and 8, turns the corner over the right side and gets to about the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short. A year ago, Liberty lost to Arcadia in the quarterfinals, the game they believe they should have won. They led 17-0, only to fall 35-34. And they have state championship aspirations, as does or did Sunrise Mountain. They're still right there in the mix. This is just one loss, but you lose this game, first loss of the year, plus it's against your rival. 3rd and 4. Wyatt calls his own number, tries to dance upfield and snuffed out. Might have gotten a yard to the 48. It'll be 4th down as we have 1:25 to play in this contest.
As we just alluded to, Sunrise Mountain still has championship aspirations. This is just their first loss. Yes, it's a tough loss, but they'll rebound. They have talent. They can sure up some of the little things, the turnovers, which is the key. The main thing is the turnovers. That, and then their offensive line play can get a little bit better. They have the weapons. They have the talent to get things done.
Timeout called here by Sunrise Mountain. Is your school on AIA365.com? Did you know that every member school has their own page? If your school isn't on AIA365.com, tell your athletic director and district athletic director you want your AIA365.com. Schools can produce and create their own content, and they can sell their own sponsorships, and in doing so get to keep 100% of the revenue. Great experience for students and a new revenue stream for schools. Contact info at AIA365.com to find out how to get your school started. 1:27 the time remaining here, and Liberty Alex Ochoa will get back to punt the football. Elijah Castro awaits at the 25-yard line. Just trying to run out the clock here is Liberty, not able to get the first down, forced to punt. High kick, no chance at a return as it bounces back upfield and down at the 36-yard line by Zach Neal. Next week, we'll see another Division III team and defending state champion Saguaro as they host Division I state champion Desert Vista. Their second meeting in as many years. Last year's matchup, a close one until the fourth quarter, and Saguaro just got a little bit tired. But the two state champions, Division I, Division III, it's our featured game of the week next Friday night. Sunrise Mountain football, 35-yard line, 1st and 10. The quarterback, Duvel, he'll fire near side. It's caught towards the sideline. Staying inbounds is Jovial Bungay.
Number 31, Jacob Johnson on the cover.
Gain of 6.
To
Mustangs coming with up-tempo type of offense, no huddle, trying to get in this game on a positive note.
Inside of a minute, running for his life is Tuvell, and he'll run out of room at the 40-yard line, and a flag goes down as he goes out of bounds and then flung down to the turf.
Number 44, Gabe Mason with the pressure.
Unnecessary by Liberty.
I think it was linebacker Jacob Walters took him out of bounds a little too late, was a little too rough with him out there over there by the sideline.
Well, that will give Sunrise Mountain an automatic first down. It was a great atmosphere here tonight at Liberty. A standing room only crowd and bleachers behind both end zones. Mike showed up, turned into the parking lot at about 5:30, and half the stands already full.
Great atmosphere for high school football.
Sunrise Mountain at the Liberty 45-yard line. Tuvell in the pocket. He'll sling it downfield. It's pipped and intercepted. Racing up the near sideline, cutting back to his right, Chad Bennett. It is the 6th turnover of the game for Sunrise Mountain, the 4th here in this second half.
Chad Bennett, Johnny on the spot. Doing a good job catching the ball off the tip. Even the second string and the reserve players for this Liberty Lions team making plays with a few starters in there, Chad Bennett being one of them.
Liberty, Tyler Rogers into the ball game. Victory formation. He takes the snap, takes the knee. Clock ticking down with 25 seconds to go, and they will not need to take another snap as the two teams start to shake hands here. An absolutely dominating, impressive performance by this Liberty Lions team in the second half, taking what was a 21-21 ball game to the score we have right now. Liberty 56, Sunrise Mountain 21. We're back to wrap it up. Our featured game of the week here on the AIA Broadcast Network.
Arizona Cardinals season tickets are on sale now.
Touchdown, Arizona! Larry Fitzgerald!
Don't miss a minute of exciting Cardinals action at University of Phoenix Stadium.
Dockett got him again! Touchdown! Larry Rose!
Oh, man!
For season ticket information, call 602-379-0102 or log on to azcardinals.com.
A sea of red and white.
Arizona Cardinals. Play as many. Stand as one.
Looking for an amazing college experience? Grand Canyon University is the perfect place to pursue your degree. Our undergraduate and graduate programs for both traditional and online students are supported by a 60-year heritage of quality Christian education and will put you on the right path to finding your purpose. Choose from degrees in business, liberal arts and science, fine arts, education, and healthcare. Classes are starting weekly. Register now at gcupurpose.com.
I'm Professor Burke from the University of Farmers, and this is a pop quiz. Does sitting on your wallet feel like sitting on a lopsided booster seat? No? Well, it should. See, Farmers agents can help you stuff your wallet by combining auto and home policies so you can walk tall, sit crooked, and hopefully find a decent chiropractor.
If you want answers about saving money, you want a Farmers agent. We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
To speak with a Farmers agent in your community, call 888-96-FARMERS.
The final here from Liberty High School. The Lions knock off rival Sunrise Mountain 56-21. Folks, it was 21-21 at the half. And Liberty just came out in that third quarter on offense, scoring, defense, scoring. Alex Smith with a pick six. A 28-0 third quarter for Liberty, and they run away with this, improved to 5-0. Sunrise Mountain suffers its first defeat, now 4-1 on the year. Craig Riolu, Omar Smith here back to wrap this one up. Can't say how much I am impressed by what Liberty was able to do. You see the stats even preparing for this game, 58 points, 15 points allowed, number one scoring team in the division. Yeah, they put up points, but you also got to play some defense, and I think that's what might get overshadowed on this team because of the number of points they score, including today 56, but to hold a team that had been scoring well over 50 a game to just 21 and nothing in the second half, I think that is something that head coach Dan Philman will really, really look at and be proud of.
Without a doubt, the players did a remarkable job making plays, but you have to say something about the halftime adjustments that Liberty made. Sunrise Mountain was able to have some success in the first half. We thought it was going to be a seesaw, back-and-forth battle all game, but the halftime adjustments made by defensive coordinator Mark Smith and Coach Dan Philman and how those players translated that to the field and executed, you got to say something about that defense who gets overshadowed by a terrific offense.
Tyler Rogers, the second-year starter at quarterback, 4 touchdown passes. His night began with a touchdown run from 3 yards out all the way at the beginning of the first quarter that gave Liberty its first score of the night. On the other side for Sunrise Mountain, that 2 quarterbacks, Neiman Sneed, Dylan Tuvell, almost Sneed's more the runner, Tuvell more the passer, but just seemed like they were a little bit off as far as both of them on their own game and then just trying to find the right combination. If you're going to use that 2 quarterbacks, you got to find the right balance, ride the hot hand, and it seems like sometimes there was some switching when there maybe didn't need to be some because it kind of disrupted how that offense was going.
Yeah, it disrupted the flow, and initially they had success getting the ball to Elroy Masters, down the field, huge plays, but that adjustment that Liberty made was to take that away. And it seemed like the Mustangs just couldn't find another playmaker to offset Elroy Masters being taken away. And the quarterback play wasn't up to par. Turnovers, interceptions, just didn't vote well. And where you're going against an offense which is as talented as Liberty's offense is, you can't have those type of turnovers. And we talked to Coach Carter before the game. What's the key to this game? He says no turnovers. And they had 4 interceptions, 6 turnovers. You can't win that way against a good team.
Yeah, 4 turnovers in that second half, 6 for the game. We'll see how they respond next week when they return home to play Peoria. Next week, our next broadcast, well, we got a pretty good one. Defending Division I state champion Desert Vista and defending Division III state champion Saguaro, 7 p.m. on the AIA Broadcast Network, and as always, on AIA365.com. Special thanks to the guys who make it happen. Director of Broadcasting, Kevin Ray. Director of AIA365.com, Brandon Gabriels. Our on-site engineer has been Ed Knight. Studio engineer, Brett Harmon. Sideline coordinator, Ashley Hope. For Omar Smith, I'm Craig Riolu saying good night from Peoria. Final score, once again, Liberty 56, Sunrise Mountain 21. This has been a presentation of the AIA Broadcast Network.
The AIA
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight, Mustangs. That was quite a game, right, Trevor?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
The Mustangs weren't able to come on top. Lions won 56-21. For PSPN, I'm Trevor Miglarino.
And I'm Ashley Hornsby. Until we meet again.
Real valiant effort from the Mustangs, though, correct?
Correct.
All right, you can hear us? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Good evening, viewers. I'm Darian White.
And I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
And this is the end of the game. This is the post-game wrap-up. So, Jeremy, what happened during the game the third and fourth quarters?
Well, the game came down as a tie, 21-21, but Liberty came out firing on all cylinders in the third quarter. Sunrise tried hard, but they just couldn't keep up with the high-powered Lions. Final score was 56-21 in favor of the Liberty Lions.
All right, that sounds great. Was there any other cool stats you found out about them?
Well, Tyler Rogers had 4 touchdowns passing and 1 touchdown running. Kyle Harms had 2 rushing touchdowns. Alex Smith had an interception return for a touchdown as well as a forced fumble. Marcus Chaney had 2 sacks and a forced fumble. And Kyle Anilau and Alex Ochoa both each had a fumble recovery and an interception.
All right, that sounds great. That's all we have here tonight. It was a Lions victory, and we'll see you later. I'm Darian White.
And I'm Jeremy Dietrich.
This is PSBN signing off.